Hey man, say man, what they do, 31 fam. Appreciate y'all boys for stopping through, popping through, dropping through. Y'all know what it is, 31 fam. Nothing but dumb love from my end. Appreciate you. 2X Rough, what's good? X4 was happening. John, what's good, my brother? He said, yo, what's up, 31? I played my game already. I lost. Yeah. If y'all can send my game, I'ma let them boys fight that one out. Oh man, what's good though, fo? Did you see the MyCareer Eras? I did see a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to watch the live over. I want to see what's going on because I really didn't get to see everything. Like I was only able to see. I was able to see some of the great, like the good features and stuff. But I really wanted to go to the courtside report and everything. Charlie, what's going on, man? What's happening, brother? What's going on, Charlie? But yeah, I did see that they had the errors though. That's lit. They should have. They should have been had that. And then like on the my, and then I seen that like on the MyNBA they got like the MyNBA, what is it, Legacy, where you can like play as anybody. That's fire. That's fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think, you know what I'm saying. I don't really know yet, but I think 2K did. You know what I'm saying, did they thing. I think, at least I think. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt. I think they did their thing on the game. Yo, what's good, gang? What's good? What's good? What's happening? Milk Dut, 2K My Career seem like it's about to be lit. It do seem like it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. Only thing I care about is the new scoreboard. This nigga in the scoreboard. Anawar, what's good? What's good? How you doing? How you doing? I know most of y'all probably watched all the stuff, all the videos and stuff already. See, I purposely didn't watch any of the video. Like I watched a little bit, but I purposely didn't watch just so that way I could get on live and kind of like, really see the breakdown, do the courtside report. You know what I'm saying? So I know some of y'all probably already know about all this. But it's cool though. 31 ain't get to see it. But yeah though, before I start watching it though, how was y'all day? You know? What's the word? Like, you know what I'm saying? Good day, good night. What's the word? Dumb, you trying to slide me 150? Huh? Times is tough, man. Nigga ain't got 150 for you, brother. Sorry. Nigga, you better get the 100. You better get the 100. Like, who told you to try to wait until after the deadline when the deal over to try to go, you know what I'm saying? You are so handsome, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Trying to slide. Yeah, there you go. Control the one with the money. Listen, control for real though. Control for real, the one with the money. Yo, I'm heading to bed, gang. All right, bro. You have a good one, twin. You have a good one, Milk Duck. You have a good one. But yeah, so what's y'all favorite? So what's y'all favorite feature like from uh from what they went over today and like what y'all seen? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Hey, good night, Milk Duck. Love, my brother. Love. Have a good one. You know what I'm saying? See you tomorrow. But what's y'all favorite feature from the 2K reveal? Jessica Gator was good. Control. Can I get 2K27? Shit, John asking for that 2K27 too. They go Pink in the chat. Appreciate you, Pink, with that. And that boy said it's called a JOB. Damn. Second apron and co-op my career. I probably won't do it though. Yeah, I mean, I gotta see what that co-op my career talk about. We gonna see what that's talk about. Big gun shot, boy gun shot. What's good, my boy? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I gotta take a look at it. Yeah, facts. We're gonna be watching it together. We're gonna watch it together. 31 gonna sell my shit. I didn't watch any of the stream. I saw some things online. Okay, bet. We're gonna watch the stream together. We can watch the stream together. Wait, that's a new game. It's about to come out. I'm about to just they did like the game reveal where they showed everything and they got some good news in there for the woman that I know that you'll probably mess with. Um, but yeah. So I'm gonna watch the live stream over. He said, I'm back Oh, is that Jet? What? Damn, long time no see. Jet too sober. What's happening? Dude, that's an OG. That was one of the first guys I think I remember coming into the TikTok lives. That's crazy. What's good, Jet? Damn, it's been a minute. Had to sneak watch it in class. Okay, so you got a good look at it already. Damn, shout out to my boy. I've been here since 60 subs. Yeah, nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That brother is not lying for sure. For sure. Where you been, man? How you been doing? What's like, you know what I'm saying? What's new? What's going on with you? Damn. How old are you? Shit, it's been a minute, gang. Glad to see you pop in on me though. But but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure out what my favorite thing is. It's like, bruh, the co-op MyCareer, I would have messed with that. But like I don't know. I really don't know how it works yet. So I still gotta watch it. I still gotta watch it and see, and then you know what I'm saying, make my decision if I like the co-op MyCareer or not. But from I like that you can bring a girl character to the park. I like that. Um See, like, yeah, I don't know, cause the badge system and shit, I couldn't understand what they was talking about. I'm gonna start joining more streams. All right, say no more for sure. Hey, we'd love to have you, my boy. Hey, you should join the Discord. That's how you know what I'm saying. That's how you will always know when I'm live, gang. You know what I'm saying? You should join the Discord. X4, you looking for a girl dummy? I got you. I don't think Matt is the guy to just play matchmaker with. Keeping it real. Chat, did y'all just hear something in the background? None of my friends buy 2K, so co-op ain't happening. I mean, you can always play with Matt or Control or one of the, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe 31 one day, you never know. Cause I think I still gotta watch it. This bitch keep calling me a good boy. I ain't with that. So what, you a bad boy? So what, you a bad boy? This nigga mad sub else. Hey yo, bro, what does that even mean in the chat? What's good though, John? Did school start back for you yet, gang? School start back yet? I'm a grown ass man. I don't need words of affirmation. That's real. I heard that though. I heard that. Respect, respect. He said Matt over here selling shit. Respect, respect. I respect that. I respect that. Brittany, long time no see. What's going on, Brittany? Mom's can praise you whenever she wants. That's real. Oh, shout out to that boy Control with a big gifted sub to that boy Jet too sober. Damn, Jet, you just got back. My boy Jet just got back and got him a gifted. Damn. Hey, 1800 mental. Appreciate the likes on the live. Twin, appreciate the likes on the live. Hey, Control. Appreciate that, gang. Control has been going crazy with them gifted subs, chat. This dude's been going crazy with the gifted subs. That nigga said, get in bed and get a job, fuck, nigga. Hey, listen, little bro. The fact that you sit here in my live, keep typing, you feel me? You the one need to get a job and go to bed, man. It's 10 o'clock, homie. What you doing in here? What you doing in here trying to rage bait me, trying to troll me, little homie? You feel me? Go find you something to do. You ain't got no girl to get on the phone with or call or nothing. Why you in here messing with me? That boy say, get a job. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. It's crazy. Nah, it's crazy how some people don't be having, like, it's funny how some people don't be having nothing better to do, gang. Like, literally nothing better to do. There's no pressure, though. Hey, Pink, are you a mod on there, Pink? Hold on, let me mod you. Let me go mod. Hold on, chat. Let me get this right real quick, cause now he's spamming. Oh, he stopped. He stopped. Hold on, let me get him right real quick, chat. He's spamming. It's all good to talk shit, but you ain't gotta spam it though, gang. You ain't gotta spam it though, twin. Feel me? Like you reaching. That boy said living up to your color. Yo. Yo, some of these people be ruthless out here, chat. That nigga said living up to my color. Like, what does that even mean? Yo, some people just, god damn. It's crazy how some people just like so miserable in life. Bro, say live up to your color. I did a superstar my career in franchise, but my QB, my wide receiver, and my cornerback in here. Wait, what you mean? Like you talking about like the ones that you made? Like you made your players and put them in there? Hold up, chat. Basically saying you living up to black stereotypes. I already know. You know, some people, JJ was good. You know, some people can't control themselves. You know, some people don't get enough attention at home, so they be needing to like, you feel me? Some people just, you know, like that's how it be, gang. You don't get enough attention at home. You gotta go other places to seek it. Try to be cool, try to be funny or whatever. You know how that go. Pastor Rock, yo, 31, you ready for 27? I am, gang. I am. Not gonna lie, I'm about to get into this to this live stream of this 2K. Cause 31 ain't really too informed on it yet, but you really can't never take what they say until you get a hold of the game though. But I do like some of the features I've been hearing about. For sure. I would appreciate it if you stop. What? But yeah, Pastor Rock, you ready for you ready for 2K27? That boy say Auntie Parks into my career. What y'all think her name should be, chat? What y'all think my career name should be? We all making baddies and pulling up to the park. Hey, I'm definitely making a girl character for sure. There's no way in hell I don't. When 2K31 come out, you gotta be on the cover. Nah, I ain't there yet, gang. I ain't even get an invite to community day. You hear me? I gotta get the community day first. My grandpa's here at my parents, but we don't know for how long. Okay, so a little family get together. Let it hear it. Let it hear it. Let it hear it. But nah, 31 ain't even making day. I ain't making the community day yet. I gotta get the community day before I could even, you know what I'm saying? Before I could even think about anything. I gotta get to community day. I ain't even get there. I done been much. 2 years, young. I ain't get communities. 2 games and came out. No community day. Gotta, you know what I'm saying? Gotta step it up. It's no pressure though. We're gonna get there for sure. Low key, I'm making Julian Newman. That's fire. It's crazy because I don't even think you could be his like. I don't even think you could make the player his real height. Like I don't even think you could be. How tall is Julian Newman? Like what, 5'6"? I don't even think you can make the player that. I don't even think you can make the player that damn little. This year, other than buying the game, 2K not getting a penny out of me. Facts. I'm not spending no money on no bills. Name her Brianna. The nigga not even in the NBA. All the pretty girls named Brianna. Okay, Brianna Parks. I like it. I like it. This year, other than buying the game, okay, I read that. Low key made W ball. He said my fine shit moved to the States. Damn. Expo had his little shit moved to the state on him. Hey, it be like that though, fool. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes, you know? Like, it's kind of how I go. People, you know what I'm saying? They come and they go. Ask Matt. Matt know better than anybody. Shit, Matt can guide you all the way through it. Facts. Matt can take you all the way through that. He said probably Vermont. Probably though. Hey, real talk. Probably Vermont. She, you know what I'm saying? Never know. It seemed like Vermont's the place. Out of all places, she went to fucking Wyoming. Wyoming is crazy. I don't know nobody that's ever lived in Wyoming. I don't know a soul that's in Wyoming. That's crazy though. Like I wonder one day I hopefully we get somebody in the chat that's from Wyoming. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get somebody in the chat that's from Wyoming. That's tough. Ain't shit in Wyoming. Facts. Cold. What they do, brother? What they do, Zap? What they do, Zap? Hell, you laughing at, Pink? Hell, funny. He said it's an expo, man. What's wrong with Wyoming? What you mean? What's wrong with Wyoming? When have you ever heard anybody ever talk? You've never heard. You never heard nobody talk about Wyoming. You never heard somebody say, I'm from Wyoming," or "We finna go to Wyoming and go do this." You've never heard. I'm surprised I even heard him say somebody's moving to Wyoming. I've never heard somebody bring up Wyoming in a conversation in my life. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Did your Jets the worst on Superstar today? 4 sacks on y'all. Chill, man. Chill. We working on the, you know what I'm saying? We working on the O-line. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just cool it. Just cool it. Just cool it. Just cool it. But yeah, man. Hey, Cole, what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing about the reveal today? What was your favorite thing about the reveal today? So she might be lying. Nah, she probably not lying. She probably really is moving to Wyoming. It's probably just one of them times where it's probably just one of them times. I don't think she's moving to Wyoming. I mean, I think she's probably is. You know what I'm saying? Moving to Wyoming. I don't think she'll lie to my boy Expo like that. Both games though, I averaged 4 sacks both games against the Jets. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It ain't like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like the Jets, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know the Jets is weak. You feel me? You know, give us like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Wait till 3 years down the line and then come holler at us. And then you see. You know what I'm saying? My favorite thing was the longer story mode. They said it's 11 hours longer than 2K26. I don't know if that's even a good thing. But we gonna see. Matt just reminded me I'm bringing the Angel Reese out. Hey, now that's valid though. But the only thing with my thing is how tall are you gonna be able to make these girl characters? And I think you could dunk with them, right? You could dunk with these girl characters, right? But like, how tall is it really gonna be able to make these girl characters? My Dolphins 13-1 and my superstar, which is surprising. Shit, they got you. They got a dog up front. Tommy Tough Knuckles, huh? I'm probably gonna go through the G League part, then I'm taking it to the NBA. Mm-hmm. If I get dunked on as a female, I'm deleting the motherfucking game. Why would you? You should expect that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all think the women should be able to dunk? I think they should. You know what I'm saying? The women should be able to dunk, right? I would hope so. See, I was thinking about making like a Joanna man, but I seen a streamer has said that, so I'm like, nah, I can't even do it. He a big streamer, so I ain't trying to jock, bro. No Diddy. I'm definitely making like a Caitlin Clark, Olivia Miles. I might make a Maya Moore build. Nah, if I get posted right by a 5'10" female demigod game getting sold. They showed them doing East Bays. All right, I gotta watch this damn trailer. I mean, not this trailer, but I gotta tap in. Let me make sure the sound right. I gotta tap in. I gotta see, cause I wasn't even able to see the gameplay or nothing. So let me see. Hold on, before I click on it. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm trying to I'm making a PG to play with Giannis and Bam. Definitely. Nah, that's valid though. Y'all can hear that, right? Yeah, I should be able to hear that. Oh, what WNBA player ever did that? No, none. My first build probably a slasher or a big. What you think? Shit, yeah, yeah. I know my build. I know my build gonna be a shooter. I'm gonna need some people that can, you know what I'm saying, handle up. You follow my stuff I showed you from the mall? Nah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I definitely gotta get me like a little Giannis jersey, or I gotta get me a Bam jersey. I gotta get me something. Gotta get me some gear. I already got me a jersey, but I got an old jersey. I gotta get me something new. Catch up with the times. They said they made the shooting harder. Y'all can hear it, right? Okay, let me make sure. As long as y'all can hear it. Okay, bet. All right, chat. So let me go get some grapes real quick, so I can really sit back, kick back, and get in my vibe and watch this. And yeah, so be right back. Oh, I'm tripping. Thought I had the headphones on. Hey, come on. Hey, hey, come here. All right, chat. Dom, what's happening? Liz say they're expecting to sell out of Giannis jersey as soon as they stock up. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Because everybody gonna be meat riding the heat now. All the Floridians gonna be like, oh, I've been in the heat, man. I've been in the heat, man. I've been in the heat, man. Got living for my whole life. These niggas be lying. These niggas ain't been heat, man. No nothing. But I never hear no that. Okay, who the fuck else on? I think he said, who the fuck else on the team? Hey, watch your mouth. We got Bam, we got Andrew Wiggins, we got Davian Mitchell. Mm, nah, bro, I thought you was Tupac. No, it's crazy. People really gotta stop doing that. There's no way. All right, y'all. Yeah, we got Davian Mitchell, we got Jokic, and we got Jovic. Matt, you a Golden State fan, right? Nah, we traded him. Just let me know when to. When to what? All right, y'all. Let's start. Matter of fact, Let me eat these chips real quick. These chips loud. I ain't trying to be crunching. All them niggas sold my parlay. Ain't nobody told you to bet. Ain't nobody told you to bet. I'm gonna fuck around and buy me a Pat Riley shirt just to show. They got those? Nigga lying. When my PG ever sold you in the rack? Yeah, Bam sell me all the time. I don't bet with that nigga. Ain't nobody told you to take a nigga under. That was your fault. I didn't even know they had I didn't even know they had goddamn Pat Riley shirt. That's the lot. Draymond under, free money. Who else? Josh Okogie under, free money. The cab just said random shit. You come out of nowhere and just say yes. Yeah, this man yes too. Hell yeah, Cole. I've been on that water, man. I've been on like a little mini water diet. Mainly just been drinking water. I ain't gonna lie, them Cheetos, they gonna forever hit. Alright, chat, come on. We'll get to it. I ain't gonna lie, I've been itching all day to see to watch this. Hey, depending on how long it takes me to get through this, we could probably react to some other shit. So if y'all got anything else y'all want me to react to, let me know. Do we just watch to get drops? It's too late to get the drops now, gang. Drop was earlier. I'm late. I mean, it should really be 4v4 out of third for. Oh, who? Nigga, out of respect for who? Who the hell is JD? We added Vince Carter, Staples. Yo, twin, thank you. You welcome, gang. All right. I'm gonna get into it. 2K27 gameplay, we did it. You know what's crazy? I ain't even seen this trailer. My bad, y'all. I can't even get it right where I want it again. Hold on, let me see. Is they finna get right to talking or no? Yeah, I ain't even seen this trailer right here. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and mute that. Let me see. I swear, all the trailers be all the trailers always be looking the exact same, bro. Am I tripping? All the trailers be looking the exact same. Hold on, y'all. I ain't trying to get that copyright. Look at the girl shaking him though. Shooting the jumper. Got the MyCareer Eras. I ain't gonna lie, they should have been did that. It's crazy how people been doing like the MyCareer Eras and shit like that before, you know what I'm saying? It took them this long to put it in the game. I like the park though. Is this the park we're gonna be playing at? I wonder if the W gonna have, when the W gonna get a story, like a little story mode. When the W gonna get a story mode? All right, so that looks like, yeah. So this is the regular trailer. Like I said, I haven't even seen this trailer. I like when it came out, I didn't even care to look at it. I kind of wanted to be a little surprised. Let me see, they still playing music.
Will be available on the NBA from Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California, where we are diving into exciting new additions and advancements in 2K27. Here at 2K, we eat, we sleep, we breathe basketball 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. Even when the court is closed, you know 2K never sleeps.
Never sleep is right. With all new updates to gameplay, the City, MyPLAYER Builder, MyCareer, MyTEAM, and MyNBA, there's tons of new features and new ways to play. I can't wait to dive in.
And you're going to hear from devs who built the game and a few athletes who are putting it to the test. So whether you're brand new to the game or like this guy who has been chasing a 99 since day one, this one is for you. But remember, this is just a taste. All of the longer, more detailed courtside reports and deep dives will be available on the NBA 2K YouTube and NBA.2K.com today, right after this. To talk about everything gameplay and NBA 2K27. And remember, the full courtside report will be available.
Who watched the whole thing? Who watched the whole live?
The show. So let's get to it.
Anybody watch the whole live? Did anybody get the drops and shit like that? Okay. Yeah, I ain't seen this. Okay, look at K Dizzle. Huh. Look at, oh. Okay, look at Yandog.
Take time then, Mike. Let's get into what everybody wants to know.
Okay, sounds good. Contests in general, we feel like they're in a pretty good spot. Interior scoring is going to be a little stronger. Three-point shooting a little tougher. You can get any stops when you're supposed to get stops. So good defenders are getting rewarded. We just wanted to echo real life, right? We want all the positions and all the archetypes that you see in the NBA to be valid in our game. There's two versions of hands up now. There's a conservative hands up. If you're holding the right stick down, that'll keep you 10 toes down, feet planted, and you'll wall up and you won't jump. No fouls. It's like a very conservative defense. But if you're holding right stick up, we were calling it the aggressive hands up. If the shooter shoots, then you'll play like a mini jumping contest.
See,
leave your feet.
I like that.
Try and get a hand up in the space.
I like that. Great feature. Great feature.
So you need to be mindful of, do I want to stay down or do I want to have somewhat active defense? Right now, wall up will apply anytime you hold right stick up or down. Other badges like Paint Patroller will be when you're actually hitting the block button. We want people to stick to basketball fundamentals. Everyone always teaches you, you know, it's really bad to jump on a jump shooter.
I like
against
that.
Elite shooters in the NBA, guys are leaving the feet all the time. People need to learn when the right time is to jump, when to stay down, when to just be in hands up. But generally speaking, hands up is a lot stronger this year.
Bump steals, overall defensive movement. What's different? What can we look forward to?
Huge emphasis for us this year was defense. Defense is a lot faster. We spend a lot of time on body ups, improving coverage.
Okay.
Bump steals are very
That's promising right there.
Now trying to look at you as a defender, your skill ratings, and my ball handle ratings. It changes the outcome of what happens when you collide with the ball. So if you're a really good defender and you pop the ball, you'll probably get a bump steal. But if you're a really bad defender and you kind of graze the ball, then what will happen is the dribble will fumble the ball and recover it.
In 2K26, a lot of the...
Bruh, so all I know is, bruh, when we get on this game and these dudes get to doing all this dribble, they better be losing that ball, especially if they ain't got no 99 dribbling, if they ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, if they don't got 85 up dribbling and they don't got the best dribble packages. If I got a 95, 96 defense, then I should be able to cut them dudes off, just like how it is in this trailer. That's all I'm saying. But that is promising though. What y'all think about the hands up, the conservative and the aggressive? I like that. I mean, I probably would never put the stick downwards to contest, but I mean, I see where that can help you when you playing like play now and other game modes like that.
Dribble moves had different sensitivities to how the ball would pop out. Escape seemed almost, impossible to knock the ball loose. Behind the back seemed much easier to knock the ball loose. Has that been reworked at all in 2K27?
Oh, that's Joey. Oh yeah, that's Joey 2K, right, chat? Y'all be watching, bro, right? Well, do any of y'all watch him? That's Joey 2K. Shout out to Joey 2K. I be watching some of his videos. Shout out to bro.
Yeah, so what we did was we did a collision check, but the new collision system and the fumbles and the steals, they all work the same way. Behind the backs and
see, he's supposed to lose that.
All the dribble moves, they should.
Can I go back? Joe knows. There we go. Joe knows. Yep. Thank you for correcting me. See, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that. Chat. Hold on. I don't like that. This right here should be a steal.
And the steals, they all work.
Look at this. Look what the ball like. I know the people on the TikTok can't see it, but look where the ball at. Look where he's swiping at. Like, look at that, chat. You gonna chat? Can y'all see the mouse? Can y'all see the mouse? Like, look at, bro. Look at this. This should be like, bro. If I reach for the ball, I should be able to steal that game. You feel me? I should be able to steal that. It shouldn't be no. Yeah, Joe, no, my bad, Joe, my bad. But yeah, it shouldn't be no. It shouldn't be no ifs, ands, or buts. If I got a 85 steal, if I got a semi good steal, stuff like that should be took easily.
Same way, behind the backs.
Like, see how he just kind of fumbled it? I should be able to get that. Jalen Williams is a good defender. He should have been able to get that.
And the escapes and all the dribble moves, they should behave similarly. As a defender, read the play, cut off the ball handler, reach at the right time if you want to pop the ball out.
Shifting to dribbling. A lot of the community have asked for more customization in dribble moves instead of one dribble move containing 3 or 4 different moves within that package, kind of breaking those down. Is that something we could see?
Yeah, I believe we broke down all of them into their own individual moves, or almost all of them. Triple threat used to have like 4, 5, 6 categories. Now it's broken down into the stance, the jabs are separate, the step overs are separate, the side step is separate.
My bad, Joe. I gotta play that back.
The stance, the jabs are separate, and all the dribble moves, they should behave similarly. As a defender, read the play, cut off the ball handler, reach at the right time if you want to pop the ball out.
Shifting to dribbling. A lot of the community have asked for more customization in dribble moves instead of one dribble move containing 3 or 4 different moves within that.
Yo, that list was long as hell, chat.
That package, kind of breaking those down. Is that something we could see?
Yeah, I believe we broke down all of them into their own individual moves, or almost all of them. Triple threat used to have like 4, 5, 6 categories. Now it's broken down into the stance, the jabs are separate, the step overs are separate, the side step is separate. Side step packages was the big one, which you guys use all the time. Yep. So now you can choose your behind the back escape, you can choose your hezzy escape, your cross escape, all separately, so you can mix and match with different players. Even like the crossover, the driving crossover is different from the standing ones. Pretty much free to mix and match whatever you want.
Okay, that's the W though. I like that. I like how 2K is adding more creation. So hopefully, chat, we don't see everybody doing the same exact shit. Does dribble animation is gonna cost more? In a sense, yeah, because now you're gonna have multiple. Because instead of all of your dribble packages being oh shoot, my bad, y'all. So in a sense, right? So in a sense, it technically is gonna cost more for your dribbling because they're gonna spread it out amongst different categories. So you're gonna have to be kind of like how you were with the layup, where you had a different Euro layup, you had a different floater, you had a different hop step. So it's like it would spend more money instead of getting one package, but it is good because now everybody's player doesn't have to be the same. You can kind of differentiate everybody's player because one guy might use the Curry size up, but then he's using this crossover, or he's you know what I'm saying? It's multiple different ways that you could switch it up. I'm still kind of confused on how that works exactly, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when the game gets here. You know? Everyone's going to have the same moves still. I don't know why they're doing all that. Nah, this might change it. This might change it.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what people build. Because there's a lot of good moves in the game this year. A lot of new ones, a lot of new ProPLAY ones.
I know a lot of people are going to be excited about that.
Yeah.
Any new features added to 2K27 that you think are noteworthy? That
I did see this right here though.
Buzz to these last few weeks.
One of my favorites is the step-through mechanic. You know how Ant is always doing pump fakes and then take another 2 steps to get to the rim.
I love this right here.
Off. So anytime you pick up your dribble, you can do a step-through jumper or layup by holding.
I can already see this gonna be cheese, bro. Bro, I can already see, chat. That little step through, you do dribble, boom, 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 pump fake, probably pump fake again, step through. That shit gonna be cheese. That mid-range gonna be crazy. That mid-range gonna be crazy this year.
You know how Ant is always doing pump fakes and then take another 2 steps to get to the rim, to get the shots off. So anytime you pick up your dribble, you can do a step-through jumper or layup by holding the right stick in like 1 of 5
That's
directions.
tough though.
Pretty
I ain't gonna
cool.
lie. That's tough.
But when they see how powerful it is, then they'll start using it because it's just a cool way to score.
I'm definitely gonna use it. 31 using it. I'm using the step.
All right, Mike. Well, I appreciate you again having a nice long conversation with me, and hopefully we'll do it again next year.
Pleasure.
You heard it right there, people, straight from the source. We're talking step through up and unders captured by ProPLAY, expanded dribble.
I ain't gonna lie, Cole. That's the real question. Are they gonna lock down on the cheaters? That's the real question. That's the real thing they need to address.
Customization plus a redesigned hands-up defense and shot contest system. Come on now. To me, 2K27's gameplay this year feels just so balanced, which is I know was a big point of emphasis for our gameplay developers.
And gameplay in 27 is doing it big this year, Chris, even bigger than what you can see behind me. All of these updates are just the beginning. Chris, I even heard that we have over 7,000 new ProPLAY animations in 2K27.
Chat, y'all calling facts or cap? 7,000 animations, y'all calling facts or cap? Facts or cap? Didn't Joe Knows make a video? And it'd be like that. He one of their top creators.
Wow. There is just so much to cover today, so we're going to keep the ball moving. What do you say? All right, like I said, we're coming to you live from Los Angeles, one of America's all-time hooper cities. So I think it's only fitting for our next topic, which is the city. There are a lot of exciting updates to the city this year. Let's see what you think.
Let's do it.
Let's go get a run in, man.
Let's run it. Let's get going.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
They gotta put 31 in here, bro. 31 gotta get right, man. Oh shit. Tripping, chat. Copyright. I'm vibing too good. That's tough though. That's tough. Playing with the girl. I'm talking about going out there with a girl and giving out absolute work. Hey chat, I ain't gonna lie. I hope that's what it looked like for real. Like that New York look in the back is crazy. That outside, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That scenery is crazy. I like how the wreck is changing up. That's fire. I'm gonna be real. They added a lot. I'm gonna be real. This is the most I've seen 2K add from game to game in a while. And 2K26 was pretty good. Oh.
Hey, check out the ball.
Brother, you making a crew? I heard they got my court type of.
Wow, did you?
Yeah, facts. I'm definitely making a crew, bro. So we all need to get in one crew, gang. I mean, I know Matt probably gonna do his 2 icy thing, but we need to get in one crew. It's either we're gonna do the Goonies or 31 fam. I don't know, but we all need to get into the crew together. Though. Everybody that play 2K and that's in the 31 fam. If you really rocking with 31, you know what I'm saying? Jump inside that crew. You feel me? Because then we can have, you know what I'm saying? We could go in there. I think you can do 1v1s too. I don't know.
See that?
practice
This
and
is
all that.
huge.
And you know what? The city is truly a place.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. If y'all join anybody else's crew other than mine, I'm gonna be upset.
Where basketball never sleeps. And I'm sure the fans have some questions, and we have some answers in the latest courtside report. Take a look.
Crews basically, you know what I'm saying? Crews basically, that's where you can like, you and all your friends could get more VC and more rep, and you get rewards for being in a crew. It's basically just like having a whole bunch of guys like running around with your tag. So like when people see like, oh, like let's just say we do 31 fam as the crew, right? Everybody that sees, like, let's just say we one of the top crews, everybody that's running around in 31 fam, they can be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, they one of the best crews in the game. But it's basically just to get rewards, you know what I'm saying, to get XP, stuff like that.
This year, we're breaking boundaries with our first ever co-ed city, allowing male and female MyPlayers to compete side by side. Whether you're a rookie honing your skills in the all-new casual corner, a dedicated squad climbing the competitive ranks inside your very own Crew HQ, or a blacktop legend battling bosses at the iconic Rucker Park in Street Kings, there is a stage for every hooper. In NBA 2K27, we're introducing a fully co-ed city. For the first time, you can create a female MyPlayer and compete in the city with our global community of hoopers.
Definitely a W. They should have been did this. I don't know what took them so long. Like, I gotta go big screen. I don't know what took you so long, 2K, to put the girls in the park, but come on, bro. That's how you bring the girl audience. If you want the woman to really mess with the game and you want the woman to integrate with the NBA and the WNBA more, you got to put the girls in the game. Give them lashes, give them, like, you feel me? Give them lashes, give them nails, give them whatever they asking for, whatever they want, give it to them. Simple. Like, bro, all them girls want to do is get their player cute. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, all they want to do is get their little player cute and go to the park and go bust some ass. Like, let them do that.
And female are built on the same exact
like
framework.
Look, feel me? All a girl wants to do is they just want to go, you know what I'm saying? They want to put their little female together, throw on some lashes, throw on a nice fit, and then go get some buckets. What took y'all so long to do this? It shouldn't have took this long. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's it. Feel me? Especially since Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, all them girls, like that new wave came. You should have been putting them girls in the park. You would have been had more women on the game.
This means your height, badges, attribute ratings, and wingspan are all determined by your
build. All right,
build.
so it's definitely the same builder.
Not your appearance. This ensures that the only thing that matters is how you ball.
Okay, so they do dunk. They do dunk.
Completely co-ed with full access to the rec, theater, Street Kings, park, proving grounds, ante up, starting.
Hey, and that's a great point, Matt. That is a great. I mean, not Matt. That is a great point. Them girls, any girl that play this gonna spend that money on it. Hey, anybody that knows woman gonna spend money. A woman ain't finna get on there and just be garbage. She not finna go to the park and her player can't do nothing. She finna go drop a 50 ball and go get, you know what I'm saying, 250,000 VC and make sure her player like that. You feel me? Like, girls ain't finna go out there just garbage grinding up. Nah, they ain't doing that. They gonna spend that chicken. So it's best to get them women in there. That's all I'm saying.
And the new Crew HQ and Casual Corner. Inspired by community feedback, the rec, theater, ante-up, and seasonal parks all feature new environments. Every game at the rec now looks unique, with 5 different environments, all available at launch, which will be randomly selected each game. A legendary court in the real world. Rucker Park, the storied Harlem blacktop and streetball mecca, has been faithfully recreated.
Okay, that's only for Street Kings though, right?
Every last detail.
Bro, they supposed to let us play in Rucker Park, bruh.
Crew HQ is your home base in the city for you.
Or you know what would have been a good idea? They should have, you know what would have been a crazy idea? If they would have, it would have been crazy if they would have put like, it would have been crazy if they would have put like the best crew against crew, like the best crew from each season. They play for like a big reward at Rucker Park. Like, that'd be fire.
Your friends. Customize your crew's uniform and logo and see it hang proudly in the new Crew HQ rafters, where every crew member's jersey will be honored high above for everyone to see. Wins come and go, but a jersey in the rafters is legendary. Inside, you and your crew can practice together on 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 half courts, in addition to 3v3 and 5v5 full courts. When you're ready to challenge rival crews, you and your squad can face off against other crews via matchmaking in 3v3 and 5v5 games. Each day, your crew will be placed into a leaderboard of 40 crews matching your tier. You've got 7 days to prove your crew is worthy of promotion. Rack up wins and climb the ranks to reach the next level, or take the L and risk being relegated. We've also upped the stakes and rewards for crews in 2K27. There are now 40 levels of crew progression at launch, which is 10 more than last.
That's tough. I ain't even get to level 30. That's tough. That is tough. You said the game looks exactly the same. Defense still looks non-existent. I don't know. You got to give it a chance.
And the hustle doesn't end there. Starting in Season 2, we're adding 5 new crew levels each season, offering you more prizing opportunities to improve your MyPLAYER and crew every season.
Oh, wow. So they added more levels each season? Okay.
This year, we really focused on making NBA 2K27 as accessible as possible, allowing the newest members of our community to practice their skills in a comfortable space that allows for head-to-head play with other users learning the game as well. Upon entering the city, players can compete and build confidence in the casual corner, an optional space for new 2K players to find their footing. New hoopers have the opportunity to face each other in rookie-friendly 3v3 and 5v5 games before taking on tougher competition among the wider community.
No, that's
These
valid.
new game modes are assigned based on new players' performance tier or plate color. Players will start.
That's valid. I ain't gonna lie, I might definitely use the casual corner for some of these ideas I got cooking up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely might partake in that casual corner. He said, but what's gonna be the crew logo and colors? I might just do the Goonies again. We're gonna see it. It really kind of all depends. Let me know if y'all want to be inside that. I already know I got my boy Cole. Let me know who else want to be in there. We gonna see. Plenty of people gonna be trying to join it. But did that just say 25? It did, but that's probably an AI.
The casual tier in a PvE format before graduating to face other players. When you feel ready to put your skills to the test in the city, you can skip ahead at any time. From competitive co-ed gameplay to a stunning After Dark environment, we've brought new life to the city and made it representative of every hooper on the planet. Run the court with your crew, perfect your skills at Casual Corner, and show off your MyPLAYER in rotating park environments. Lace up and play around the clock, all day, all night. Greatness never rests in NBA 2K27.
2K fans, we're talking about the first ever co-ed city this year. We've got 5 new rec environments which rotate for a fresh experience every time. Casual corner for new players, and even crews now have a home base with Crew HQ for competing and connecting with friends and opponents from all over the world.
There's so many places to hoop, Chris.
I must say though, I really like what I'm seeing so far. I'm not gonna cap. I really like what I'm seeing though. I really do. Say shit too icy did. Pretty sure it would make sense to call it 31 something because it's kind of your brand, I guess. Nah, you right. I probably should do that. You know what I'm saying? I probably should do that. I just gotta see because I know Dub gonna be inside my crew. So I gotta see if Buddy gonna be cool with that. We're gonna see. Not gonna lie, I'm pulling up to the park with a tee jersey, no pants, no drawers. Okay, let's keep
People
going.
from my own crew, so I have an open invitation if you'd like to join us.
No. What makes you think that I'm gonna join your crew? If you've ever played with LD2K, you know that he does not pass. But I digress. Besides, I already have a crew. In fact, I think we should bring out one of my crew right now to talk about this next section with us, one of ESPN's finest. A true hooper who knows the game better than most, and a former LA Spark star, Shanae Ogumake.
She twisting like that. Ogumake twisting like that. She trying to twist it out the frame.
Such a great environment. I know the tunnel's long. When I came out here, I was out of breath.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
We're excited, you know, we're revealing 2K27 today, so we're just very excited about this day. And I know that you're a big 2K fan, so what's your favorite part about building a MyPLAYER?
So for me, as an analyst, I love all of the little
So there y'all go. That's Chinya Gumake. You know, for those who want to know.
little details of the game and seeing how far it has come. Now with the MyPLAYER Builder this year, it really unlocks so much more, which is so cool. A lot of potential to see what you can do on the court. So that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, that definitely tracks. I mean, there are a few important details this year in terms of new updates because for the first time ever, you can build a female MyPLAYER.
Oh, this is crazy. I love this. I'm here for this.
All right, let's take a look.
The MyPLAYER Builder in NBA 2K27 offers more personalization with new builder paths and added badges, a redesigned takeover system, and for the first time, the ability to create female MyPLAYERs. This is the most versatile MyPLAYER Builder in NBA 2K history, giving players all of the tools to model their game after their favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. For veteran players, the Create Your Own Path MyPLAYER Builder features a badge-focused option for deeper customization. The most notable change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges to your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision you make when crafting your MyPLAYER.
This is what I don't understand right here. Chat, y'all help me understand. I don't get these badge tokens.
Change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges to your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision you make when crafting your MyPLAYER. Each build starts with 20 badge slots distributed across 6 disciplines: shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. All 20 slots are immediately available when you enter the city. You just need to earn badge tokens to fill them.
Okay, never mind. So
badge
wait.
Progression in 2K27 flows through 6 meters, 1 for each discipline. As you play,
Oh, okay, so I'm guessing that goes off your
ratings.
ratings.
Naturally fill the relevant discipline meter. Heavy finishes
Okay.
at the rim will see their finishing progression rise. High volume
see.
shooters
Okay,
will
okay.
increase their shooting progression. Your tokens can be reassigned at any time if you
The game look good. That shit look good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That badge token, just give me my badge. Let me upgrade it. Yeah, I don't really get the badge tokens, but that shit look good at the park, chat. We out there.
change your mind. But tokens earned through in-game events are locked to their respective discipline.
Oh, I ain't even peep. Y'all see the cars in the back? That shit was fire.
These slots and tokens can be earned through progression and aren't locked to any particular discipline, giving you plenty of flexibility as you evolve your player. For some builds, you need to think strategically about.
I'm gonna play it back. 'Cause I keep stopping it. But 2K need to let you buy. They need to let you get your money or whatever. Like whatever you could do, they need to let you use VC so you could buy your car and put the car out front. That'd be like, so it could be like you drove to the park. That'd be hard. I ain't gonna cap. That'd be hard. But I'm gonna play it back a little bit. Perfect park for me to get posterized by. That boy said he making a Jaden Newman. Oh, damn. Jaden Newman build is crazy. All right, let me back it up some, chat.
This year, every time you create a new build, it will immediately unlock a percentage of your new build's badge tokens, so you can equip more badges right away. The higher your rebirth level, the more tokens are unlocked. At tier 4, all of your build's default badge tokens are unlocked immediately when you start your new build. Unleash your full potential with the all-new Synergy system. The
That nigga
next
said gotta
evolution
give her
of
9.5
badges and
ball head.
boosts.
It's crazy.
Synergy gives you the ability to surpass your badge limitations and reach another level of greatness using boosts. Synergy features 8 slots in total. 6 slots provide a +1 boost, and 2 slots provide a +2 boost. For example, You can equip a bronze badge and reach silver with a +1 boost, or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of
Okay,
legend.
I'm lost. I
This is
am
how
lost.
legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have two parts: Fuse and Reaction. Fuse badges receive a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential. Placing a badge in the Fuse slot also frees up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. When Reaction badges are paired with Fuse badges, a boost is triggered automatically once you activated the Fuse badge a set number of times during the game. When triggered, the Reaction badge receives the same +1 or +2 boost for the remainder of the game.
Okay. All right, I get it. So basically, like, all right, so the best way that I could explain this is, so with the Fuse, with 2K always added some of this. So basically, the Fuse badges is like the max. So like, you know how we had the max +1 and the max +2 last year? This is basically that. Like the Fuse badge is gonna give you that max +1. So if you have a gold dimer and you use the Fuse badge, it's gonna give you the Hall of Fame dimer instead. And then if you use the reaction badge, if you use the reaction badge, that's gonna give you another +1. But you have to actually use that badge multiple times throughout that game, and then that badge will work for you. So basically, the Fuse badge is like the max +1 that's gonna always work. So like, if you need speed with ball, you would throw. If you need to be faster, you could throw your Fuse badge on your speed with ball, get that up to a gold speed with ball, and then I guess make that your reaction badge as well, and get another +1 and make that Hall of Fame. But you would have to activate it versus having it at the start of the game. That's the best way I could really explain it.
Okay, Shanae, after seeing that, what's the first build that you're going to make?
Before I even start, I actually want to give love. That hoodie is fire.
That's what everybody's been saying.
I love your top, but that hoodie is fire. I need to steal that, okay? Yeah, to answer your question, power forward. That's it for me. You guys know when I was a player, I love to protect the rim, clean up the glass. I mean, when we think of power forwards or even centers, I don't know if you guys saw the clip.
We did.
Of what happened between me and Victor Wembanyama. You guys, we played. I beat him the first time, but then he kicked my butt the second time. So we need to have a rematch. But again, I think it's people like that are beasts on the boards, that are relentless, but also have the skills to really get you a win.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, that's cute. I know. I love that.
Listen, that's awesome. There's so much to be excited about. The MyPLAYER Builder this year is epic, and I can't wait to see what everyone cooks up. For veteran build makers, the deep customization options you're all used to are still in NBA 2K27. The team continues to refine the underlying attribute systems in pursuit of the most balanced and creative MyPLAYER Builder to date. Also, don't sleep on everything going on with badges this year. New badge tokens and loadouts, badge synergy, and even 19 new badges. Big updates this year.
All right, well, thank you, Shanae. But before you go,
Are they gonna talk about the badges?
Do you ever feel like maybe you wish you could build your MyPLAYER on the go?
Oh, I'd absolutely love that. Can't say I've ever thought about it, but now you really piqued my imagination. You've intrigued me.
Okay. Well, then.
Well, I've heard about this. This is a big W right here. I mean, I don't see myself using it very much, but I like the fact that we could kind of build our builds out before the game come out. So W2K for that.
Pay attention to this next section. Oh, I guess I'll be cooking up.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is all great news, but 2K fam, I'm gonna need you to buckle up, because what if I told you that you no longer have to wait until early access to start making your NBA 2K27 MyPLAYER builds on August 21st? We will be releasing an all-new companion app for NBA 2K27 players called NBA 2K HQ. It will be your headquarters for all things NBA 2K, with many exciting features, starting with being able to make and share your MyPLAYER builds with the homies from the convenience of your phone. So, Chris,
you said, do I believe? He said, you believe they said they updated the face scan app? It better work better too. That's all I'm saying. That face scan app better work better, because MLB face scan is like literally 1, 2, and that bit come out perfect. So 2K, get shit together.
Tell the people what they want to know.
All right, let's get into this. Like Alexis said, now you can take that MyPLAYER Builder console experience.
And facts, Expo. Facts.
And bring it everywhere with the all-new NBA 2K HQ app. You're going to be able to access the MyPLAYER Builder, make edits, and configure your perfect build. Not to mention, you can now share your build with others via QR code. I'm going to make you a few.
That's fire. That's a W. So now dudes can make their builds at work. You know what I'm saying? Or they go with their girl somewhere, they can work on a build.
And friends. Track progress on your crew's weekly goals. And the best part is,
oh, shout out to my boy, Lamatic with the big 6 chilies in the chat. Appreciate you, Lamatic. Appreciate you. WWW.
You can earn even more rewards every day you log in to 2K HQ. Plus, we've improved the face scanning technology all within the app. It's the perfect companion app for hoopers everywhere, and I am personally extremely psyched about it, Alexis. I'm definitely going to have a few builds ready by August 28th to cross all of you up.
Remember, you all, the app is dropping on August 21st, just 3 days from now. So mark your calendars, download the app, and get into the world of 2K sooner than later. Now, I'm feeling very good today. I'm excited. So what if I told you that I have another surprise for you, Chris?
I'm ready for it.
And what if I told you you're not going to have to wait until August 28th to test out your build?
Okay,
Early access is now going to officially start on August 26th. So if you pre-order the Superstar or the Ultra Editions, you can start playing NBA 2K27 just 8 days from now. I know.
Ooh, chat. So if you got the 100 or you got the 150, the Ultra Edition, you get to play August 28th. So that's next Wednesday, chat. Okay, that's W's.
You guys are all excited. You can start crafting your build
Hugo,
on the
what's
21st
happening?
with the app, and then start putting it to the test on the 26th. Let's.
All right, y'all. So on the 21st, you can go. So on the 21st, you can make your builds on the app, and then on the 26th, if you got those two editions, you can start playing on Wednesday. Best believe I'm on a Wednesday, chat.
Let's go. Yes. Now, if you're a member of the NBA 2K community, you know these guys well. They don't need any introduction, but I'm going to toss it up to the booth where Evan and Stacks are coming to you live. What's up, guys?
Oh, no. He said I'm on with. He said I'm with you on that. Oh no, we ain't watching on my team, chat. Wait, did I just see my? Okay, hold on, my NBA. That's what we want to be at.
Dates. What else? What else do we got?
I got even more for you. Next, let's break down MyNBA. This year, the dev team's first goal was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know our MyNBA community really cares about. There are so many features here, like improved free agency negotiations. We've got a new morale system that tracks friendships and rivalries across the league where you can form big threes. You can now do 4-team trades and even throw in cash considerations. We have contract buyouts on the buyout.
Everything that's right here, everything on this little list right here, valid. I'm messing with it, 2K. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely you know what I'm saying? I definitely like that. Draft class privilege, the 100-year franchises is valid for all the dudes like Danny 2K and they do. I know them guys are definitely gonna make use of that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Hugo. Appreciate you. I don't even know how much is on the purple. Euro stash is back. That's fire. You could stash guys in the Euro League. All new All-Star and lottery formats. It's W's. And then the MyNBA. He ain't say it yet, but the MyNBA legacy is fire. That's kind of like, if y'all don't know anybody used to play, y'all young, a lot of y'all young, so y'all not gonna remember create a legend in 2K, but that's kind of like basically that. But yeah, MyNBA definitely gonna be fire. We doing the MyCareer thing we doing the MyCareer thing on like online MyNBA. I'm trying to. Hopefully we can get enough people to do it.
Market, we got 10-day contracts, new historical courts for eras, NBA Cup.
I mean, if anything, it could just be me and you, Expo. If anybody else don't want to do it, I mean, you know what I'm saying? People will come along once they see us playing against each other. No Diddy.
Improvements, the new All-Star game format, and a lot more based on your community feedback that you can all read in the NBA court.
Yeah, that was 2K. That was 2K12. They had 2K12-11. They had Create a Legend. Yep.
Side report.
Now, Evan, I heard you mention 10-day contracts. Can I now sign myself to a 10-day contract?
Let me play it back though. I know Expo want to hear it. Yeah.
Dates. What else? What else do we got?
I got even more for you. Next, let's break down MyNBA. This year, the dev team's first goal was to get back to the basics and improve the core franchise experience that we know our MyNBA community really cares about. There are so many features here, like improved free agency negotiations. We've got a new morale system that tracks friendships and rivalries across the league where you can form big threes. You can now do 4-team trades and even throw in cash considerations. We have contract buyouts on the buyout market. We got 10-day contracts, new historical courts for eras, NBA Cup improvements, the new All-Star game format, and a lot more based on your community feedback that you can all read in the NBA Courtside Report.
Now, Evan, I heard you mention 10-day contracts. Can I now sign myself to a 10-day contract so I can win a championship?
Stacks, anything is possible in MyNBA. Now,
I don't even get why did they take the 10-day contracts out the game?
After accomplishing that goal, the dev team wanted to add one more feature that might be one of my favorites, and that's MyNBA Legacy. This is a player-locked save that allows you to pick any player in the modern era, and you can earn experience to level up your badges and upgrade your attributes as this player. You can continue the career of a superstar, or pick a lesser-known player and create a legend out of them. It's almost like playing through the career of any player of your choice within MyNBA Sandbox. Stacks, if you...
I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna be playing through guys' careers on that. I'm definitely gonna be using that for sure.
Could pick one player in today's NBA to play in for MyNBA Legacy, who would it be?
I think this might be the easiest question you asked me all day. I'm gonna go with Jalen Brunson. All right, I'm trying to win back-to-back championships. Finals MVPs, all of that. We need that.
You know, I'm picking LeBron. We'll see who has the better mind.
Speaking of LeBron definitely got at least 2 years. He signed a 2-year for a reason.
NBA Legacy. There is just too much to talk about for my team and MyNBA here, so all the news can be found in the Courtside Reports going live after the show. And also, you might see me and Stacks stick around as your post-show entertainment for some more details as well, because we got all the news for you. Now, one more thing before we pass it back to Alexis.
Yeah, this dude right here makes me laugh,
there's something
bro.
the community wants to hear about, and that's how we are protecting the online experience. Fair play and competition are a big focus of 2K27. Today, we can share that we are working on improved detections for automated cheating devices and scripts. Those improvements will go live after launch. And once they do, enforcement will be retroactive to day 1 of 2K27. Protecting fair play is an ongoing effort and will...
Let's not give them too much credit though, chat, because they said this last year that they had like some anti-cheat thing and it still was a lot of cheating, so we gotta see.
Keep improving how we combat cheating, and we'll have more to share with you all after the launch of 2K27. That's it for us in the booth. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my special guest as always, Stacks. We're gonna toss it back to Alexis and Chris with even more news about MyCareer.
Yeah, MyCareer definitely gonna be lit this year, for sure. For sure. But in all honesty, my career not gonna be as good until they let the players around you play good like you.
Thank you, Evan. Now this man standing to my left needs no introduction to the Hooper
Reese,
community.
Reese,
He's a
Reese,
two-time
Reese.
NBA All-Star from the Indiana Pacers. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here.
Appreciate it, guys. Is my mic on? Is my mic on?
Yeah,
appreciate it, guys.
Everybody hears you. How's your summer been?
Great, great. Just got married, so it's been a good summer. It's been a good summer. Excited.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
congratulations. Well, here we ask the hard-hitting questions, and we're going to just get it right started. So if you could play in any other era, what era would you play?
Oh man, probably 2010s. Just because that's me as like a big basketball fan, big gamer. You know, that Heatles LeBron era. That's very much so what I grew up with.
Well, I can tell you like your basketball history, so that probably means I think you're going to have very much fun with this next brand new feature coming to MyCareer this year.
For real? What y'all got? What y'all got? Let me see.
Well, I think we should take a look.
Okay, let's see.
What up? What up?
What are you playing? This the new 2K?
You know it.
Does it have to look like that though?
Like it?
Wait, time out.
Do I like it?
Do I have to have it in the grainy footage?
Fire. You build your guy like regular MyCareer, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan,
I like that.
and Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Forget being the.
I'm gonna be real. I mess with this, but they should have been did this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like every other creator. I'm not gonna just sit there and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just do this. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm not gonna be like the rest of these creators. This is something they should have been done. Like, the only reason they put this in the game is because they seen people making videos of this stuff already. So, you know what I'm saying? 2K, you just need to be more proactive, and instead of waiting for us to do the stuff ourselves, just add these features to the game. You know we want it.
Best of your era. Play to be the best of all time. The debates about who's the greatest player and the best dynasty in NBA history will never end. Settle them yourself in MyCareer Eras. Step onto the court and create history.
Yeah, I love the fact that they added women. I love the fact they added women. I think that was valid.
Outshine Magic and Bird. Deny Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers' three-peat. Turn Miami's Big 3 into the Big 4. And rob D-Rose of his youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
Eras is coming to MyCareer this year. What do you think about that?
I'll get them enough credit that they added it.
You know, playing many different eras. The game's officiated different.
W2K.
Teams are different. You get to see how guys progress, and you know how they're going to progress. So all that's really exciting.
And all those what-if questions can only be answered this year in NBA 2K.
Yeah, for me, that's huge. I love the idea that you can ball out with anybody. So that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you're definitely basically a time traveler, but we think you would kill it in any era, and we can't wait to see what this year brings for you both on the court and in NBA 2K27. So we want to thank you so much for rocking with us today.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
He said, what do I like about the my era and my career? My favorite thing about the my career, my era and my career is the fact that you could go back and play against Jordan, you could play against Kobe, you can play against your favorite players, and then you could also kind of see how the league was like. Because a lot of people only remember they're like Kobe in 05, but they don't remember what the state of the Lakers looked like. They don't remember what the Celtics looked like. They don't remember what the landscape of the league was. So I feel like that's a good feature, because it'll not only will it be fun to play with your favorite players and play against your favorite players of all time, but also you will also learn more about, you know what I'm saying? You'll learn more about each era playing through the era, and then you can kind of see like the draft classes coming, and like Tyrese said, you can watch the players progress. So I mean, I feel like it's great for young basketball players to be able to see this, you know. So W2K.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
All right. Eras isn't all that's cooking in MyCareer this year either. This is the most ambitious story we've ever told, spanning 11 chapters and is more than twice the length of last year's. The story follows MP's career from high school through the G League and into the NBA. We also run into some new characters in MP's story you just might know.
I'm gonna try something, okay? He had this crazy look in his eyes.
Yeah, but he was trash. I'm glad he was there.
Why?
Because that could happen anytime. Dirty or not, still basketball. Can't really be worried about playing like that.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever makes you feel better, okay? Have you talked to Dion? Is he gonna see you this week? He's here, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. I want to work with him on a few things before the tournament.
Yeah, man. We gotta win this tournament, man. The water bill is gonna be astronomical. You've been taking so many showers.
I'm way more concerned about impressing the scouts than showering right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. The G League guys?
Featuring none other than Vince Staples as MP's cousin. He helps you navigate the challenges throughout your entire journey, but that's not all. There are so many routes into the NBA today, and the same goes for our game. While this isn't the first time you've seen the G,
I'm not gonna lie. I think that's part of the reason why 2K added all this eras, and they added. I feel like that's why 2K added all, like, because normally it'll be one game mode that receives a big bump in 2K, but it seems like 2K added a lot of stuff to each part of the game because they know they got to compete with GTA 6 for sure. The only thing about it is that GTA 6, once you beat the story mode, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if the online is gonna be up right away. So I mean, once you beat the story mode. What else is there? Well, I mean, it's plenty to do on there. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie. 2K might definitely be in trouble. 2K. I ain't gonna lie, 2K. You might be in trouble. Let's see what else you got.
An MP storyline. It surely will be one for the books. Take a look.
What up, Dion, my boy?
Hey, what's up? I'm ready to get you to work. Come on. All right, now Rucker's one thing, but that street ball, it don't translate to the G. If you want to get drafted next season, you got to establish yourself immediately.
See, that's why I like you, Dion. You always one step ahead of the competition. That's what I need.
And I know I ain't got to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The G League ain't no joke. Everybody there is fighting with
So it's looking like you have to go through the G League.
But there is even bigger news for MyCareer this year. For the first time ever, you can now team up with a friend and cement your legacy together with an all-new co-op experience. Check this out.
Okay, but listen, now it's time to make history. I mean, winning a championship as rookies could be massive for your brand. You could be the new Magic and Bird, all right? And on the same team. I mean, nobody has seen that before.
I like that. Okay, but which one of us is Larry?
Obviously, I'm Magic and you're Bird.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Oh. You're cool with being one of the greatest players of all time. That's mighty big of you, Trace.
What can I say? I'm a generous guy.
Yeah, okay.
You can pick from 9 build templates to customize Trace's physicals inspired by superstars like Giannis, Steph, and KD, and then earn points to upgrade Trace and become the ultimate dynamic duo with him.
Okay. I actually like that. He said at least MP voice ain't zesty this year. That's a fact. I'm not gonna lie. I like that though. I like that you get to pick. You get to pick what kind of build Trace is. So Trace, I'm guessing your MyCareer, your friend can help you play your MyCareer, but when he's not there, it's probably just gonna be the AI version of him.
On the court. When your running mate isn't online, Trace plays with you like an AI, and your friend can hop in and out of co-op with you at any time. The best part is that both you and your partner earn full amounts of VC and Season XP as you progress through the MyCareer story. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say, Alexis.
I agree.
All in all, MyCareer is packed this year. Eras, co-op running mate, fire and concrete in the modern era. 2K27 MyCareer is surely one of the best we've ever done, and I can't wait for all of you to experience it.
that is going to do it for us today. What a great event, and we want to thank you for watching. We've covered everything from gameplay to all the new features like a co-ed city.
That's everything, chat?
MyPLAYER Builder, MyNBA, MyTEAM, new NBA 2K HQ, and our most ambitious MyCareer story ever. And this is just the beginning. Immediately after this show, go check out the complete courtside reports for every mode on the website nba.2k.com for a deeper dive into everything that you saw today. All the details, all the nuance, all ball dropping live on our 2K channels. Pre-order NBA 2K right now and get early access on August 26th. And also, don't forget about NBA 2K HQ. That releases on Apple and Android on August 21st. So you have 5 days to get your MyPLAYER build ready. Now, for those who just can't get enough of the news, stick around, because after the stream, we have the NBA 2K channel. They'll be streaming live NBA 2K27 Play Now action, along with a full breakdown of gameplay and every single mode that we talked about again today. So thank you guys so much, and until then, we cannot wait for you all to enjoy NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in NBA 2K27, and I'll see you on the virtual courts.
Okay, so I guess they're gonna show the
you're
game.
feeling right now. You're at the start of something new. You want to be MVP?
Me?
Yes. You want to be MVP, right?
Yes.
Say it like you mean it.
I want to be the MVP.
Louder.
I want to be the MVP! Woo!
All right. All right.
Yeah, that was a good little snippet. Back on campus, chat. February. Let's see what that's about. Right before March Madness. 2K know what they be doing, boy.
Now, Evan, so let's get right into it, baby. Let's get it.
Yes, we are. Many of you in the community want all of the details you can get for NBA 2K27, so that is what Stacks and I are here to provide. We are going to go through gameplay and then each of the game modes. So if you missed the preseason breakdown, you get to see it all here for the first time. If you've been here with us since the very beginning, you'll get to see even more details so that you know everything you can expect this year. We are also going to have some creators and special guests joining us to play a few quick play matches live on stream to give you an extended look at real 5v5 gameplay in 2K27. And I promise I am not going to be yapping too much today, but first, many of you are here for Twitch drops as well, so let's talk about that, because we do have
up and unders. How does it work, Evan? Give us a little bit more details on that.
Yeah, Mike talked about this one. This is a fun new mechanic that our dev team has added to the game for a really popular move in the league today, one that's pretty hard to stop. So you can be just like SGA or just like Luka. I was watching Luka do it all this past season. And after
my only thing with this right here is I hope you got to have a good mid-range to really pull this off. Like, I hope you can't just do this with a 65 mid-range.
You do a pump fake. You push the pro stick in one of 5 directions, and you will get a step-through layup or jump shot in that direction. And these have been captured by ProPLAY. So we've got players like Donovan Mitchell who have been captured through the ProPLAY technology, just like how they do this move in real life. And I will say that we had some 2K27 playtests earlier in the summer, and this is a move that some people noticed right away. And
no lie, I can already see teammates in the park. I can already see teammates in the park not passing it and then pulling this out.
That was really fun to use. We've also got over 100 creators at Community Day today, and I cannot wait to hear their thoughts on this one, Stacks.
Yeah, man. You know, yeah, step through up and unders. I'm looking forward to using that move myself, man. It looked good. It looked good, I gotta say. Anyway, the chat went crazy when expanded dribbling categories were mentioned earlier. What other details do we have about that?
Yeah, this is a good one. Something that many dribble heads have been requesting. for a while is for dribbling packages to be broken up into individual movement categories. So, for example, this year, if you're looking at the escape moves, they've been broken down into different categories for hesitation, crossover, between the legs, and behind the back escapes. In total, there are almost 30 of these categories, and you can check out the full list in the gameplay court set report on the NBA 2K website. We really think this allows you to personalize every aspect of your animation package and really have a dribble style that's more unique to you, because there's way more options and combinations possible to separate yourself from everybody else out there by picking the dribble animations exactly how you want them.
What character customization gonna take a long time,
that actually
boy.
sound fire. And again, like you said, the community has been asking for that for a long time. And now I feel like, you know, once we get out there, start playing, we're gonna be seeing a lot, like you said, a lot of more unique moves from people. We're not gonna see a bunch of the same moves. So I'm actually excited about that. But you know, that's all great and all, you know, but there's people out there like, let's say like Boom, who aren't really dribble heads. You know, she can't really put the ball on the floor like me. You know what I'm saying? She's more of a slasher type. You know, that's just Boom though. We still love her. I'm trying to figure out what other than the dunk meter, which we covered already on the roadmap stream, what other changes are coming to slashing, all right, in NBA 2K27?
Well, first of all, Boom cut astray there for no reason. She's not even here to defend herself. But yes, speaking of slashers, we do have advanced layups to talk about, Stacks, because let's just say Jalen Brunson is probably your favorite player right now, right?
Come on, man.
He also happens to be one of the best finishers in the NBA. So when you think about all the moves he has in his bag, he doesn't just do one type of layup. So this year in 2K27, the dev team has split the gathers and finishes of layups. So that means the hop step, the Euro step, the spin, that can be split now from the finishes and combined based on what's actually happening on the court. So it's a nice new addition for all the slashers out there, one of many this year.
Bro, what did he just say, chat?
Dynamic layup engine. This sounds, Evan, this sounds crazy to me. I'm trying to picture it in my mind. Jalen Brunson coming through, Euro floater, like talk to us, Evan. Come on. Let us know what's going on, man.
Yeah, we got one more thing for the slashers we can talk about right now. This is a new piece of tech that the dev team has added this year. It is an engine for layups that adjusts the layup so that even if you're doing the same layup again and again, it doesn't look the same every time. And this isn't just a visual thing, it can also have a gameplay impact as well. So if you're going up against a defender in the paint, this engine can actually help you maneuver the ball away from getting blocked if you have high finishing ratings. So this is something that you have to actually play the game to feel, and we've heard from a lot of players already that layups feel really good this year.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you always gotta take a lot of these things with a grain of salt with 2K.
So I'm excited for the slashers to try them out.
I'm actually liking what I'm hearing right now. These layups, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. Are there any other mechanics on offense that we should be keeping our eye on? You know, a lot of people like to score the ball, Evan. So any other offensive mechanics we should be watching out for?
I do want to talk about rhythm shooting for a second, because I have made it no secret that I personally use rhythm shooting in 2K26. I've also seen a lot of feedback from others in the community about rhythm shooting though. So yes, rhythm shooting is back, but there's a couple changes to it that we should talk about. And remember, if this is your first time hearing about rhythm shooting, there's two components to it. It's not just your timing, but also your tempo. So the first thing we've done is we've made it easier to visualize the tempo of rhythm shooting. So there is a new tick on the shot meter that reflects your right stick movement, and your goal is to match that tick on the shot meter. And that helps you understand whether you're shooting your tempo is too slow or too fast. And the closer your tempo is to being perfect, the easier it is going to be to time your shot. So that leads to the second thing about rhythm shooting that you should know, Stacks. Based on community feedback, hitting a shot with rhythm shooting does
I don't shoot with the meter anyways.
reading
That
the
shit
timing.
don't make no sense.
So the timing is going to be easier or harder depending on how good your tempo is. But to make the shot, you do have to hit the green window. So we think that will be good news for many of you in the chat. The last thing to know is that you can now rhythm shoot free throws, just like your jump shots. That was a muscle memory thing that a lot of people have given feedback on, that when you go to the free throw line, you have to use the button again. So being able to rhythm shoot your free throws, nice upgrade for all the rhythm shooters out there. But Stacks, that's what's changed.
I'm
with rhythm shooting
definitely
this year.
glad that you got it. I'm definitely glad. See, that's another reason why 2K was so easy this year is because what's one thing you'd add to 2K27 if you could? I don't know. They really added a lot of the stuff. I would say like they need to make a MyCareer, but like kind of like instead of co-op, they need to make it online. So like you bring your MyPLAYER, I bring my MyPLAYER, and we could just like we just start off the career. You know what I'm saying? Or like you know what I'm saying? Like you could pick a team you want to go to, or they do a draft, and then you know what I'm saying? Like so where everybody can have their MyPLAYERs in one league. You know what I'm saying? That's something I feel like they could add, but you know that'll probably take years and years. But I forgot what I was even just saying. But that was one thing that was kind of messed up with the shooting is that everybody could just rhythm shoot. You didn't even have to get the timing right. You just had to get the tempo. But now you got to get both of them right. That's a W, 2K.
Well, that sounds good. I hope that you know, I could kind of remaster it because I was a rhythm shooter guy as well. So I'm hoping I can remaster it this year. I'm going back to the rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna get
look
it right.
OP
Anyway,
already.
It sounds like we got a whole bunch of.
I ain't gonna lie, this
amazing
step back
things
is smooth
improved
though.
on offense.
The gameplay
What about
looks smooth.
defense? What about for my lockdowns? That's coming into NBA 2K27. What do we got for them, Evan?
Okay, let's move on to defense. So, as you heard earlier in the show, the dev team really wanted to focus on a balanced gameplay experience this year. So, it's not just offense, defense got a lot of love too. And we should start with hands-up defense, because Mike talked about this earlier, but the shot contests have been improved both under the hood, but also in the controls that you have available to you as a defender. So this year for shot contests and hands-up shot contests, there's two types. If you hold the pro stick down, you will get a conservative hands-up defense mechanic that kind of keeps you planted on the ground. So you'll wall up in the paint, for example, but you're rarely going to get called for a foul because you're playing defense more conservatively. If you hold the right stick up, you're going to get an aggressive hands-up contest where you will automatically contest.
I'm gonna be real. For my play now players, I feel like or my rec players too, I feel like that's a W. Because you know how many times where you could just have your hands up and they call a foul and like you didn't even do anything?
Any shot attempt against you. So in the paint, you're still going to maintain verticality, and on the perimeter, you're still going to just get a slight jump against the jump shots. But you are going to play more aggressively than if you had the right stick held down. And on top of that, you still got the block button. So when you want to go all out and try to swat a shot, leap at the shooter, you still got the block button to do that if you choose to do that. But with this system, there is one more thing we want to mention that you may have seen in some of the gameplay footage. We also have this new defensive impact indicator that is beneath the shooter's feet to help you understand the shot contest feedback. And this indicator is going to light up either white, yellow, or red, with white being a weak or late contest and red being a high impact contest on your shot. And that's going to tell you which direction the contest came from and how impactful it was to your shot. So that as you're shooting and as the defender is playing up against you, you can understand the logic between how your shot contest there was determined. So
what y'all think about that?
W
ad or no?
Very big topic that many of you are interested. I think it's enough detail for the people, isn't it, Stacks?
You know, I actually like that. I feel like it kind of creates some form of a skill gap. Even with playing hands-up defense, you got to decide which one you want to do, which one is more appropriate for which situation. So I really like that. Hopefully the lockdowns out there, the people ready to play some defense is liking that as well. But what other defensive mechanics got an upgrade? We need to know a little bit more about defense, Evan.
Yeah, the one other one you heard about is the defensive cutoffs, because there's two types. So just to quickly recap, when you're on defense, if you flick the pro stick to the left or the right, you're going to do like a quick one-step cutoff. But if you hold down turbo while doing that, you're going to cover more ground, like you're going to lunge in either the left or the right direction. So think of this as like a mirror match between you on defense going up against dribblers, because they've got explosive dribble moves and combos. You as the defender, you now have to match them step for step.
I hope the steals is
with
back,
this,
gang. I
ankle
hope.
breakers are also now more logic driven as well. So if the
Skill-based
defender's
ankle
momentum is going the wrong way against you, and you're a shifty ball handler, you got them going the wrong way, their momentum's going the opposite way of you, there's a higher chance that their ankle's going to get broken. Depending on their defensive ratings, of course. That'll determine whether they're going to recover from getting their ankles broken and if they're going to fall on the ground. But the goal was to make this a kind of one-on-one on the court, so the dribblers and the defenders have to react to one another. Stacks is probably going to be putting me on the ground a lot, so unfortunately I will have to improve my defensive skills, but I'll get there one day.
know what, Evan? I like that you said that, man.
I ain't gonna lie, them crossovers look clean though.
I'm being honest.
Alrighty. So anyway, so we got Takeover. Let's talk about takeovers a little bit. This is something me myself.
That might really happen to Darius this year.
Gotta tell us more about the new takeover system.
Takeover got a big change. So when you play, you're gonna see in your HUD up top that there are now 5 icons up there. There's one for shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. The 5 disciplines that you all know of. And every single one of those icons is actually a takeover meter. And each one can have a different takeover ability equipped. On top of that, each of them is tracked separately. So they start at neutral at the beginning of the game, and they're going to go up and down depending on your performance. So they can fluctuate down all the way to frozen level, all the way up to takeover level. So if you are shooting lights out, your shooting meter goes up and up and up. Your attributes get boosted, and eventually when your shooting takeover hits that takeover spot, your takeover ability is going to fire off as well. But if you're getting blocked at the rim, your finishing meter is going to go down, right? It's going to keep going down until it's frozen. And Stacks, a really cool thing about this is that by having these 5 separate takeover meters, you could be hot in multiple areas at once. And you could, hypothetically, if you're really good, you could even have multiple takeover abilities active at the same time. So, there are 24
I gotta
different
see these
takeover abilities
like
in 2K20.
I hear what he's saying, but I gotta see the abilities. Like I get it, I just don't really get it. Like I guess I gotta just see. I mean, I guess the better you shoot, the better you shoot, the higher your takeover is gonna go up throughout the game. I really just gotta see it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not as complicated as I'm looking at it. Maybe it is just as simple as you make good passes, it goes up, and then you get those boosts.
27. We do have the full list up in the courtside report. But Stacks, you think you're gonna have multiple takeovers active?
Ooh, I got to do some research. I believe I can do it, but I got to do a little bit of research. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That has so far been my favorite thing. That sounds crazy right there.
Okay, I see it.
It's mine as well.
Okay, no, I see. Okay, I get it. No, that's fire. That's fire.
Controls,
I like it. I see how they do it.
So
I like it. I like
after
it.
the stream, go to the NBA 2K website and our YouTube channel.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a W grab right there, 2K. That's a W. That's a W. 2K did a lot, bro. They did a lot in their little, you know what I'm saying? They did a lot.
All of the 2K27 news is coming out today for our game reveal day. And for gameplay, we also have our Q&A with the dev team live on our official Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. And we know you all love hearing from the man himself. So you can go into Discord, submit your questions, and Mike Wang is going to be answering questions over the next few days. Let's take a look at the MyCareer trailer, and we'll be right back.
Let's do it, baby.
What's up, MP?
What up? What up?
What are you playing? This the new 2K?
You know it. It's MyCareer Eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular MyCareer, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan.
I like that.
And Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Forget being the best of your era. Play to be the best of all time.
All right, we already seen
about
this.
who's the greatest player and the best dynasty in NBA history.
All right, Evan, man. Trailer looked good. You noticed my favorite mode in the game right here. What details can you share with us right now? I need to know more.
Yeah, I'm really excited about MyCareer this year, Stacks. MyCareer is the first mode that I played when I started playing 2K, and I know that you also make a lot of content for that mode, Stacks. And this is one of the biggest years for MyCareer that I can remember. So, for the first time, you can now insert your MyPLAYER back in time in one of 5 eras, either the Magic vs. Bird era, the Jordan era, the Kobe era, the LeBron era, or the Steph era. And if you have played MyNBA, you're familiar with these eras and how each one has not just the rosters at the time period, but also the rules, the playstyles, the presentation, and the look and feel of going back in time in a time capsule. So even your locker room looks different in MyCareer if you go all the way back to Stax's age, there are wood lockers, there are older CRT TVs, the ones that got a big box in the back, and in eras that are closer to today's world, the locker rooms are more modern. So down to that level of detail, you can experience the eras of MyCareer now as well.
No, Evan, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. All right, we're just gonna skip over what you just said right there. But anyway, how does the progression work in eras? Like who are you playing against? Like, I think you got some more information for us, Evan. Come on.
Yeah, so for this, think of this as inserting yourself in history. MyNBA Eras is still available if you want to rewrite history in a sandbox mode. But in MyCareer, it's like a portal in time that drops you into history. And players like Kobe, MJ, LeBron, they're going to be on the teams that they're supposed to be on. So, you know, for me, I'm going straight back to that LeBron era. I'm going back to 2010. I'm joining the Heat, and we're going to make a big four together and win lots of championships. But the progression in MyCareer Eras is based on eras moments. So you have to break historic scoring titles, win streak records, and recreate those historical achievements. And if you do, you will unlock 40 levels of rewards with exclusive cosmetics and learn a lot of history as you go as well. Because that's something that I've always loved about NBA 2K, that it doesn't matter when you begin playing. It's almost like an encyclopedia for the history of the NBA. So
see, that kind of goes with what I was saying earlier, why I said I like the eras, is because like it really gets to teach the younger NBA fans like about the league before. So I mess with it.
So you'll learn old teams, old players, even if you weren't around to watch them back then. So I personally can't wait to play this all myself and also watch all the types of content that the creators are able to come up with, like you, Stax.
All right. Let's get out of my era for a while. You know what I'm saying? The throwback era, as you called it. Let's talk a little bit about the modern era. What is the story looking like this year? I need to know this information too. We all need to know.
Yep, we do have a new story. This year's is called Fire and Concrete. And I don't want to spoil the details too much, but to give you the premise, you are a top high school prospect and you get into a car accident, unfortunately. That sets you back, and then you have to make your comeback to get into the NBA. So your comeback actually begins in New York City. You're with your cousin Cam, and your cousin Cam is actually voiced and mocapped.
I'm gonna just be real, bro. I'm so tired of these fucking MyCareer stories, bro. Like, I would rather them just like, I don't know what I'd rather them do, but I'm just tired of these elaborate stories that everybody's gonna run through the same. Like, I'm just tired
By
of
the actor Vince Staples, which many of you may know. And you will go all the way through Rucker Park, all the way through different stops until you reach the league. And just as a little teaser, there's a lot of MyCareer characters as always, and even some familiar old faces that you'll see if you've been playing MyCareer stories in the past as well. I'm going to leave it at that and let everybody play this year's story themselves.
Let me tell you one face I hope we don't see. You said we got into a car accident. Hope we don't see Vic. You know what happened when he got into his car accident. Anyway, what about once you get to the
Vic,
NBA? What about the NBA? What do we got there, Evan?
You got real dark there, Stax, but that is a good question. So let's talk about that. This year, your draft position is not fixed. So you can climb the draft board all the way to the top if you perform well enough in the MyCareer story. So you can even be the #1 overall pick this year and join my Washington Wizards if you want. We still do have the option for you to manually select your team. In case you just want to be playing with your favorite team or your favorite players, you can still pick where in the league you want to go. Once you are in the league, the main storyline does continue.
That's a W, though. You can work your way up to the #1 pick. Okay, that's fire. I get them that.
Throughout your rookie season, and then after that, there are 8 new key game sets that each span across roughly half a season. So there's a lot to do in the modern era this year as well, Stax.
8 key games.
I'm excited about having the draft back. That's one thing that I love having back, man, doing the draft. But anyway, so that we can now bring a friend to play in MyCareer. That sounds amazing. That's been something I was hoping we could do for a long time. How does that work now?
Yes, for years, I have seen co-op MyCareer be at the top of so many community wish lists, and this is something that our dev team has been building. So this year in 2K27, you can invite a friend to drop into your MyCareer. And the way this works is, in the story, you're going to meet a running mate. His name is Trace, and you're going to meet him in the story before you get to the NBA. Once you do, you can customize his build. So there are 9 templates for Trace that you can pick from that determine Trace's physicals. You can pick from Giannis, Cade Cunningham, Steph Curry, Luka, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Nikola Jokic, or Kawhi. Those are the 9 options that set your physicals. And after that, or set Trace's physicals. And after that, you can earn points to upgrade Trace's attributes and badges, and even unlock running mate play calls as well.
So where's Jalen Brunson here? I mean, you know what, Evan? We ain't gonna make it about the chance. Everything, I guess, can't be about the chance. So, but like,
So I guess it's like some fake orange juice type of thing. I mean, I like it though. I like it. I like the fact that you can play with your guy. I mean, no Diddy, man. Damn. I like the fact that you can play with your homeboy. You know what I'm saying, on MyCareer. That's fire. Yeah.
am I now splitting XP with him or something? Like what's going on? I need some more information.
No. Okay. I can give you some more information on that. All right. You are not splitting XP or VC. Trace is totally flexible. If you got your MyCareer and I'm busy, you're invited me to play as Trace, but I'm not around. Y'all know I don't always got my console with me. I don't always play on stream with Stacks. I say I don't always. I don't think I ever play on stream with Stacks. I don't always got my console with me, right? Stacks can still play solo, just like a normal MyCareer, earn progression that way. When I come online, Stacks can shoot me an invite. I'll pop into his MyCareer, and the best part is that me and Stacks, we will each earn our own separate full amounts of VC and season XP after each game. So Stacks, me and you, we are not splitting it half and half. We are each getting our own VC and season XP from that game.
Okay, all right. I don't think that ain't bad. I like that. Keep my own VC. That was really good, man. As you know, MyCareer is my favorite mode. And it sounds like I got a lot to do this year.
Yeah, definitely got a lot to do. MyCareer, you did your 2K, you did your thing. MyCareer definitely, they definitely juiced MyCareer up a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm all here for it, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing much MyCareer this year, but I'm definitely gonna dibble and dabble in there. But MyCareer definitely should be pretty lit. For whoever's gonna be playing MyCareer, it should be pretty lit.
I'm already thinking of content ideas, so I'm locked in, man. I'm ready to get to it.
Excited to hear that. Look, Eras, the modern era story as well. Co-op MyCareer, it is a big year for MyCareer. So if you do want to see even more footage, the Courtside Report is live on YouTube and the NBA 2K website. Now, wait, before we move on, Stacks, I have one more question for you. Who's your running mate going to be? Am I getting an invite, or is this going to be like last year where you never invited me to join your crew?
Evan, you know what? You're going to get an invite. You're going to get the invite this year. Don't worry. I'm going to have you come through. I'm a carry, of course, but I'm going to have you come through. All right? We're going to make sure we get you out there. We're going to get you on the court.
We might need to have some co-op MyCareer action on one of our first streams this year. So stay tuned for that after the game comes out. But look, we've got even more with my team, MyNBA, and the city still to come. We are going to be right back.
Naomi been ducking me all day.
Man, you know you want this smoke.
You
know you want
Look,
this smoke.
The finals rematch. Well, this is not really a rematch. This is, you already know what's about to happen.
Man,
you going with the Spurs. You sure this the team you want?
I am very much sure I want to go with the Spurs. Let's get it.
All right, let's go.
All that flirting.
Ready up.
Come
See,
on.
look, she ducking smoke. She don't even want to ready
stop
up.
it.
She don't even want to ready up, man.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and pass
Ain't no way, brother.
Pass that control.
Ain't no way, brother.
Well, it puts
Hey,
pressure on you
give me that.
on both ends, Kevin. Offensively, you get second
When we
chance
going up?
opportunities.
Yeah, nah, you can't get no
Oh,
twist drops now, bro. Your twist drops is done, gang.
Go ahead and pass your control.
That was earlier.
Go ahead and pass your control.
So what would you do if I up on you?
Dribbling looks fast as shit, chat. That was
Go ahead
crazy.
and pass
Ain't no way, brother.
Pass that control.
Ain't no way, brother. You know what I'm doing.
Come on.
Hey! Oh my God!
There's no way they just let you
Damn.
do that.
Perfect lock partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination. Come on. You ain't crossing up.
Dribbling looks
Come on.
crazy.
Got nothing on Fox. Good D. Fox out.
I gotta see what you about. I gotta
Come on,
test the
man.
defense out a little bit.
Come on. What type
Let's
of
test the defense out a little bit.
Ice. Oh, shit.
Hey, it's no
Wait, no.
way. It's
Great
no way you make
defense.
all
Look,
those
that's what I
sound-
meant to do.
It's
Great
no way
defense.
you making all of those sound effects and did that.
I was trying to.
Runs in the pass to Towns.
Oh, you already know what this is. Come on.
That wasn't a move I wanted. This is a new game.
Come on
We're
down.
not used to. Come on, and one.
Come on down. Come on down here.
I mean, it kind of looks like the last game, but the dribbling looks immaculate. I can say that. The dribbling looks immaculate.
Legs in the Wild West, the Spurs have thrown their hands.
I wonder but they ain't say nothing about the left-right cheese though, Chad. They ain't say nothing about that left-right. They said everything about the test, all that. They ain't say nothing about left-right. I want to see one of them try.
I can tell right now, it's about to get ugly. I can tell you right now, I can see the future. I'm a fortune.
Facts about to put that belt on her.
Fortune teller today.
Brunson against Fox.
Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. No, I got it though. I got it though.
Do me a favor and never do that again.
Bro, this is my first time ever playing NBA 2K27.
Give me those. Hey, never do that again. Running it.
My bad, Chad.
Running it.
I'm warming up, Chad. My bad.
Definitely look the same, but I mean, it's definitely a little different because of the scoreboard. The scoreboard definitely looks better, but I mean, the dribbling looks a lot faster. Or not faster, but it looks smooth.
Let me warm up. I
know she got people watching her. You know, I don't want to make her look too bad.
I just told you I gotta work this the new game. First time ever playing.
It's on you. Now here's Brunson.
Come on.
Come on, give me those.
Okay, I was about to say, if they counted that.
I needed my continuation, man. I was shooting the ball though, so I do need that. I do need that. Ice cold at the free throw line, baby.
You gonna miss this one.
What a great job they have done sharing.
How you trying to? I'm at home. How you trying to?
Look, it's a mind game.
This is MSG.
It's a mind game.
Landry Shamit's checked in for OG Anunoby. Harris is checked in for the Spurs. Harris a screen on Brunson.
We never believed that. That was never believable. We never believed that.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Catch me in the park.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me.
Oh yeah.
That's nasty. I know. Listen, I know what kind of build I'm making. That was dirty, Stacks. That was dirty.
Oh nah. That should have been with us. Oh, you are with us. Oh, you.
I didn't do that.
My team.
I didn't do that. I ain't asking.
I think it's definitely a different meter.
MyCareer. What's going on? I think you on my team.
I'm getting sold. It's the game. It's the game.
Yeah, the game.
It's the game.
McBride's checked in.
I ain't gonna lie, that little fadeaway he just hit was crazy.
And the shot goes in.
Nah, you can't earn no drops here, gang.
JB, show what it really look like.
Defenders impressive.
Calm down. Give me that.
If we're going to try and stop Tobias Harris, Tim, it needs to be early.
I'm on this. I know what you want. I know what you wanted.
Yeah, he tried to do that step through. That step through look clean though. It does look like you can defend a little bit, but I don't know. I want to see the part gameplay. I don't want to see this. We already know the play now is gonna be cool, but I want to see what that part looks like.
I tried.
Andre Drummond comes in for Josh Hart.
Green, baby. I ain't got to focus. Come on, baby.
Spurs also with the sub. Fox, he's checked in for Julian Champagny.
A generational talent. Oh, you sold.
They finna play a whole game.
My God.
Chat, do y'all want to watch the whole game? Or when we go to the fourth?
Oh, I sold that one too. I'm smoking.
San Antonio with the rebound.
Oh.
Here's Castle.
Oh, this is a nasty
back to Fox.
What y'all think about the dribbling? That I ain't gonna lie, that shit look good, chat.
We ain't really going for
that dribbling look crazy.
We ain't really going for too much of that.
That dribbling, like the way Fox and Jalen is dribbling looks crazy.
You not me. No.
Damn, they playing for
those days.
Minute.
No, we handled that business.
Damn, 43 to 25, Jack.
Where you going?
Well, you need some tricks up your sleeve to
we need that. Oh,
like that.
I told you that's too much time. We have more.
The gameplay looks smooth though. I'll tell them that it looks smooth. I know the mid range is gonna be crazy this year. I already know what build I'm making.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
I already know what kind of build I'm making. What kind of build y'all making first, chat?
Ever playing play now for real ever. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Led to a terrific field goal percent. Allie, thank you.
All right, we're gonna leave it right there. For the MyTEAM community, they've been waiting for more information. Let's talk about.
No, we ain't doing no
more
MyTEAM.
information about that as well. Imagine it in my head how it works. So, people that's similar to me
pop up. Maybe it's dumb, but you can now.
All right, Evan. You already mentioned back to the basics, so let's hear exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah, back to the basics. That means that our dev team went through a lot of community feedback, so much, to identify very highly requested features like league admin tools and roster management features that really improve your day-to-day experience when you're in MyNBA. So, in case you missed it earlier, I mentioned a couple of these, but I got a couple new ones for you as well. But some of my favorite ones of this big list that you can find in the Courtside Report. We've added 14 trades. We've added contract buyouts and a dedicated buyout market. We've added the second apron of the modern CBA, as many of you noticed on our roadmap Easter eggs. The return of Eurostash contracts is now in 2K27 as well. They're back. We know they went away for a few years, but they're now back, and they also have under the hood.
I ain't gonna lie, Chad. We need to do some 2K leagues, man. Just like how we got the Mad League, we need to do a 2K league.
Improvements, so they're back and better, not just back and the same. There are also 75 additional historical courts in MyNBA Eras. There's 10-day contracts. There's the new All-Star Weekend format, cash considerations and trades, new rule changes, different cities for the NBA Cup. I'm trying to read through this as fast as I can. There's a big list here in the Courtside Report. There's a lot more that you can go look at. But look, we understand that it is really important for MyNBA to have these types of changes that matter a lot to you all, and also make sure that we're reflecting the modern NBA as accurately as we can. So hopefully MyNBA fans, MyNBA content creators as well out there are excited about these new features coming to 2K27 MyNBA.
Yes, sir. It sounds like we got a lot of great new features. I'm excited for them. I'm always somebody that play MyNBA as well a lot. A lot of people don't know, but I'm on MyNBA, man. So I'm getting my gaming in there. But we just came off of one of the craziest.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been using MyNBA for about as long as I've been on 2K. So I love the fact that they juicing up the mode. They definitely need to keep improving on it.
Wow, man, a lot of things was shaking up, man. The New York Knicks, they broke the league. That's what I like to say. What improvements to free agency will we see in NBA 2K27?
Look, free agency, an amazing but also a very crazy time of year. And we had to reflect that in 2K. So, before free agency officially opens, MyNBA has the moratorium period, where you can sit down and talk to free agents to make your early pitches to them as the GM. So, to land top-tier free agents, you're going to have to convince them by offering perks and promises during these negotiations. And that could be something like roster demands. If you're dealing with a superstar, they might ask that you promise to sign their friend on the team too. Or they might say, hey, if I'm going to come join your team, you can't sign this other player that's my rival. There could also be performance.
That's fire. See, that type of stuff I'm talking about. These are things they should have been added to the game, but I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm W2K. Good job for adding stuff that actually makes sense to real life basketball.
Bonuses that they ask for. There could be other incentives. So like,
because I do want to say Madden has the franchise thing down to a T. 2K needs to take some notes.
In real life, players can get bonuses for making all NBA teams, winning awards like Rookie of the Year, things like that. Reaching the finals. There are incentives that you can offer to free agents. So that's another piece you could do. And then the last thing on free agency that we want to make sure you know is that during the moratorium period, there is now a new menu that shows the best available players at each position, just like we all track in real life as well. So you can see which positions might have an overflow of good players, which only have a few all-star options that are going to be very in high demand. And you can prioritize your negotiations with these free agents depending on what your team needs as well. So it's all really detailed stuff to make sure that we're reflecting the free agency experience in real life as best as we can in MyNBA.
So Evan, I heard you speak a little bit about, in the negotiations, a player might not want you to sign their rival. That sounds crazy. How would these player relationships affect your franchise? Okay, we've seen the Knicks win a championship with the power of friendship. How would these other relationships affect your team?
Well, look, the morale system in MyNBA did get a big refresh, so it now tracks a few things more clearly across the league's top players. The first one is friendships. If players have shared history, maybe they played together in college, maybe they played together internationally, maybe they just grew up in the same hometown. They now have a connection that can grow from there. Their friendship rating will be higher. There's also rivalries. So if you repeatedly knock a player out of the postseason, you beat them in the playoffs, they might start holding a grudge against you.
That right there, 2K. Listen. 2K seen all the competition and they said, hell yeah, we got to get it together. I love it. Yeah, man. Clay's washed. I mean, we've been through that though.
to play extra hard against you when you match up again with them, especially if you match up again with them in the playoffs. But personalities, that also plays a role, right? So if you got two alpha dogs, you got the personalities in MyNBA. If you got two alpha dogs on your roster in the same locker room, they might clash and not be the best fit, and it'll take more time for you to build that team chemistry. And the coolest one, my favorite, is that when you have stars that have a high friendship rating and they join forces on the same team, they can form a dynamic duo or even a big three that unlocks team-wide boosts as long as that dynamic duo or that big three stay together on the same team. So this relationship system, it's a new layer to track and keep your locker room in balance in MyNBA this year. As Stax mentioned, I bet his Knicks have a pretty good chemistry.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, man. I'm excited. I'm actually excited to like look into that stuff and see what players' friendship levels are with one another. That sounds kind of fire. Anyway, I see there's something here about a rule change engine. So, what other ways can we shape the league in NBA 2K27?
Yeah, let's actually talk about two more foundational features. The rule change engine. That means that you are no longer restricted to just 5 rule proposals per offseason. If you really want to reshape the league, you can now review and vote on an unlimited number of pending rule proposals. Each one is going to provide you historical context and also give you custom sliders for these rule changes. Because MyNBA is meant to be your sandbox. It is your version of the league. So if you want to fully customize your league with different rules and change it like that, that is possible now, even beyond the limit of 5 in the past. The other one is draft class playlists. You can now create historic draft playlists that automatically populate your league across decades of a save file. And you can either loop it, meaning your draft class playlist will start from the beginning once it ends, or reshuffle it to randomly disperse all the players. You can also reverse it, like using like a real classic draft class, but going in reverse order. So the best players are actually at the end of the draft class.
I know that Danny 2K about to have a click, and Danny 2K, they about to have the time of their life.
But look, there is endless replayability in the core MyNBA experience, and we wanted to make that as easy as possible for the community.
Okay, man, that sounds crazy.
But
too.
my bad, I ain't even talk on that. That's a great feature right there, because that shit is annoying having to keep adding the draft classes in and in and in. I'm glad that you can kind of like make a playlist, and then that's fire. Especially when you're just trying to rip and run.
Do you plan on changing? Let me know.
I would add a 4-point line.
Automatically makes the playoffs. I thought you was gonna.
Is that an option? We need to ask our dev team. That's an option. I'm adding that one. I'm adding that one, Stacks.
No.
That's happening in the very
Evan,
first season.
Let's move on. It's time to move on, Evan. Now let's talk about MyNBA Legacy. How does this change the way you play MyNBA? What's MyNBA Legacy?
Stacks, the simplest way to explain MyNBA Legacy is it's a player-locked save that allows you to...
Hold up, chat. Damn, I just spilled something. Damn. Second check. Gotta make sure can't let nothing spill over here. Damn, bro, I just got this towel. Alright, we're good. Let's get back.
Both run the front office, but also dominate on the court as a player of your choice. So, when you start a MyNBA Legacy save, you'll be in the modern era, and you can pick any player on the roster to be your legend that your player locked to. You then have the option to play with them as is, as they currently are in today, or you can reset their attributes and badges to how they were when they were a rookie. And from there, the goal is to earn XP by completing statistical milestones, either through simulating or playing games. It is up to you. But that means if you have reverted to your rookie stats, your Legends rookie stats, it could be harder, but also that means you could also potentially earn more XP. So that's the premise of how MyNBA Legacy works, but I'm sure you got a lot of questions, Dax.
Whoa, yeah, because that sounds crazy. That sounds fire. I'm definitely interested in that. Like, I need to know more. How do I level up my legend? How do we go about doing that?
Yep, so in MyNBA Legacy, the progression is based on your performance of hitting stat goals. You can win season awards, making deep playoff runs, and also chasing all-time records. But as we mentioned earlier, you can either play games, simulate them, or both. It's up to you. And as you continue to earn XP, you will increase your Legends tier to earn badge tiers and performance points. So, badge tiers are as simple as it sounds. They upgrade your badges between bronze and legend. Performance points can be spent on training camps. Those give you a permanent increase to specific attributes. That could be like your outside shooting attributes, your playmaking, your perimeter defense.
It's about time they brought back the damn training camp.
Those you get from training camps. And on top of that, there are also a ton of special bonus abilities that you can get with your points to improve your legend. So there's a full list in the courtside report, but I'll give you a couple examples. One of the bonus abilities is Limitless Stamina. And if you get that one, your maximum energy doesn't deplete over the course of the game, which allows you to play huge minutes without issue. Another one that's cool is On-Court Coach. And it's just like the On-Court Coach that many of you who play MyCareer are familiar with. And that means when you tell your AI teammates to shoot or tell them to pass the ball to you, they will be at your command. Another one that Boom Boom told me that she really likes is Legendary Skills. And that immediately gives your legend a new legend tier badge, just like Boom's IRL basketball skills. She told me to say that, by the way. There is a full list of these bonus abilities in the courtside report, as I mentioned, so be sure to check it out. It is on the NBA 2K website. But I do want to close this out by saying, Stacks, that the ultimate goal in MyNBA Legacy is to hit tier 30, and that is called the Eternal GOAT tier. At that tier, every badge is upgraded to a legend badge, so you are an ultimate cheat code on the court.
Wow. That sounds insane, Evan. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I like the idea. I don't know if it's executed properly, but I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see. I guess we'll see about this.
That right there, I definitely need to check out. I need to know more information about that. So we heard about your legend during his playing career, but how can you extend your player's legacy beyond retirement? What more can we do?
Yeah, a lot of you probably wondering, like, what's the legacy part of MyNBA Legacy? Well, it's called MyNBA Legacy for a reason, right? For as long as I can remember, MyNBA saves were capped to 80 years. This year, first, we did increase the number of years that any MyNBA save file can go. So you can now play up to from 24 to 25 years before you have to retire. And we've also expanded the save files limit from 80 years to 100 years. And for MyNBA Legacy, that matters a lot because when your Legends career eventually has to come to an end, because all Legends have to retire at some point, the journey keeps going and you can choose to pass along your legacy to your player's child. So your child and your future generations after that can inherit a portion of your starting badges, your Legend starting badges, their training camp bonuses, and any special abilities that you've earned as the parent.
Okay.
One more twist is that even after you hit Eternal GOAT tier, the journey is continuing to go on because you have the option to apply some difficulty modifiers to really test your skills. And this is a really, really cool list. I highly encourage you to go read it. But again, we're going to read you some examples. We can't sit here and read everything, but we're going to read you a couple examples. One of them is called Vocal Haters. And that means the finals MVP voting is going to be unfair and based only on your worst game in that finals series. There's one called Voter Fatigue. That means that each MVP you win lowers your MVP vote share in future MVP races. I can think of a couple players it's happened to. Giannis, Jokic, LeBron, when they're in their primes.
I'm gonna lie, this is a lot deeper than I thought.
I feel like they may have hit some voter fatigue. Another one of our favorites is the hardest road. And that means that in the offseason, you will be forced to go to the lowest team in the power rankings that you haven't won a title with yet. But Stacks, there's a lot here. Do you have a favorite that you want to share with the chat?
Wow. Yeah. I actually do. I like too many ops, man. This one says the playoff opponents start hot and all elimination games. When we're trying to pack somebody up, everybody's on fire. It just makes it that much more difficult, man. I think that's fire. But overall, though, MyNBA Legacy, I wasn't expecting to hear some of this stuff right here. This is my first time hearing it. I'm super excited about that. definitely want to explore that a little bit more and learn a lot more about.
Yeah,
that
what y'all
mode.
think
I'm
about
definitely gonna be
the
checking that out.
what y'all think about the player's kid coming up after them? So what? After Jason Tatum retired, then it's gonna be Deuce.
100%.
Like we said in the beginning, we had the back to the basics. Our dev team wanted to accomplish that goal, but hey, they come up with these amazing features. They couldn't help but adding MyNBA Legacy as well. Sounds really fun. I can already think of different players that I want to create a legacy with and also continue that legacy with their children and their children's children. So I think that'll be a really fun way to experience that in Legacy. One more note, by the way, MyNBA is still a sandbox. So you do still have total creative control even in a Legacy save. So you can edit your attributes and badges to bypass those progression rules and abilities that we've talked about. If you want to build your legend exactly how you see fit, you just want a player lock save that you can still fully customize, that is still available to you. But that combined with back to the basics upgrades, this is an amazing year for MyNBA fans, Dax.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
All right, Matt.
You said players you want to play as. I know it's only one, Evan. I know it's only one.
No, I'm not saying anymore. I think the chat thinks fanboy a little too much. But everybody, don't forget, you can submit your questions on Discord, discord.gg/NBA2K.
And both teams out on the floor getting loose, making sure
it's gonna.
Oh, Giannis.
Athleticism and length.
Definitely got to see a little Giannis game,
A moment to
please.
hear from Ali LaFleur.
What was that? That's new. Okay.
What was that?
Oh no! I got there.
He hit that.
Oh, come on.
We need
That
to
Giannis
collapse
work.
low.
Come on,
Trying
it's
to stop
okay, it's
Giannis
okay.
one-on-one in the paint is a fool's errand. But if we throw bodies at him, that should slow him up. All hands on
Oh,
deck
wow.
for Giannis.
What you thought this
Wow.
was?
Yeah, the dribbling on this game is crazy. I can already tell.
Go.
The dribbling on this game is going to be crazy. I just hope that left right. I hope you got to really use combos.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
You ain't ready for this.
Oh, wait. I'm in there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo.
That's defense.
No. Went up and Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist from Adebayo.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too.
Maxey with it, guarded now by Mitchell.
No way.
With a steal.
I got too fancy with it.
Out the net. Come on.
For 3,
Out the net.
Rebound by
I like the way the ball like bouncing off the rim.
outside Edgecombe. And here's Maxey outside.
I was trying to
What you trying to think
Why you doing the pretty dive? Why you doing
Don't let the girl come out here and spank you, twin. Especially not with my heat.
All the meat.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He's 7.
Lead by 5.
Psych.
By Wiggins. And he's
No.
going for the
Come on.
oop here.
Oh, that was on the
It's
He,
stolen by
yeah,
James.
nah, he's 7.
I see that.
Absolutely
Oh,
7.
LeBron's
It's LeBron. Big. You know it's
Definitely
coming.
king. I'm definitely not trying to see this.
James deciding where to go with it. 2 points.
Dribbling looks
We've
fire.
got our final 2 modes to talk about. And in case you're just joining us right now, we are here with you to break down every game mode in NBA 2K27 in even more detail as your post-show entertainment. By the way, as a reminder, we are running Twitch drops right now for this special stream to earn locker codes in both 2K27 and 2K26. So if you're watching us on Twitch, it doesn't matter what your MyPLAYER's appearance is. We want to make it clear that your height, your weight, your wingspans, your attribute ratings, your badge. Before we get into it though, I wanted to mention, many of you saw the exciting news that for the first time ever, the city is now co-ed with female MyPLAYERs as well. It doesn't matter what your MyPLAYER's appearance is. We want to make it clear that your height, your weight, your wingspans, your attribute ratings, your badges, those are determined by your build and not by your appearance. So there is full parity on the court. And keep in mind that once you choose a male or female MyPLAYER build, your selection for that save file is going to be locked. Female MyPLAYERs, they can play across the multiplayer modes in the city. So the Rec, the Theater, Street Kings, Park, and more new modes that we're going to get to in a second, they can play in all of those modes. The other big news that you heard today that applies to everything we're going to be talking about in the Builder in the City is the new NBA 2K HQ companion app. And this app gives you the full NBA 2K27 MyPLAYER Builder right on your phone. So you can create new MyPLAYER builds on the go and then upload them so that they're going to be waiting for you on your console when you get home. You can even share those builds with the friends. via like QR codes or sending them links. So there's a lot of really cool features in this app. There's daily rewards, tracking daily leaderboards. You can message your crew. You can actually manage your crew as well. So check all that info out on the NBA 2K website, but just keep in mind that the NBA 2K HQ app applies to everything we're talking about for the MyPLAYER Builder and the City. And the best thing about that app, it is going to be available on August 21st. That means 5 days before early access begins. You can download the NBA 2K HQ app, get into the full MyPLAYER Builder, and prep and get ready before early access even begins next week. Now, Stacks, I have a question for you, because you usually won't run with me because you don't like my builds. You think I drag you down on the court. Can you use the NBA 2K HQ app, make a build, and send it to me so that you can stop avoiding me this year?
Evan, first and foremost,
now them girls definitely gonna get it bad at the park for sure.
We haven't seen your
I
console.
know they gonna be having
like
max height.
So once you find your console, I'll think about sending you a build. All right. First, we got to get your console situated. Then we'll worry about a build. All right. Let's go.
You
ahead
said
and move
earlier
on,
we're gonna play. We're gonna play together this year. So I'm gonna find my console for you. Don't worry, Stacks.
Again, Evan, if you can find a console, we're gonna make it happen. But let's go ahead and move on. All of that information is fire.
Stacks
Can't
don't
wait
really
to
mess
be able
with
to
bro.
control my crew from my phone. Yeah. Guys gonna get up out of here, man. This is gonna be good. Anyway, let's start talking about the builder a little bit. And Evan, the people want to know, I want to know, are there any new ways that you can create your build this year?
We still do have templates in addition to making a custom build from scratch. So first off, the community build templates are going to be coming back starting in season 2. Very excited to see who we have in those this year. Besides that though, the Pro-tuned and NBA build templates have been replaced with something that we're calling the signature blueprints templates. And that gives you the best of both worlds. So you get the versatility of those Pro-tuned templates, but also the authentic feel of the real life players of the NBA templates. So each of these signature blueprint templates, they are shaped by 3 player comparisons that draw from various NBA and WNBA players' abilities to blend those together into one build that reflects their play styles. And at launch, there are going to be 40 of these signature blueprint templates to choose from, and then there will be additional ones added each season. So that's the new builder option that you're going to see when you first open up the builder this year, Stacks.
I'm going to have to take a look at that, man. I always draw a little bit of inspiration, you know, when I see some of my favorite players there. So I'm definitely going to have to take a look at that. But every year, Evan, we know badges is a hot topic. You know, everybody want to know the new badges, what we can do, what badge. We planning to make our builds around our badges sometimes. So Evan, what do we got with badges?
Everybody's got a question about badges, and we got a lot of answers. The builder itself is better than ever. When you first see it, though, you're going to notice there's something called badge tokens. And those badge tokens are how you equip badges this year. So as you're making your build, you're going to see how your size and your position affect which badges you qualify for and how many tokens each badge costs. So as you change your physicals, you might notice that, for example, a taller player may see a different number of tokens required for a badge compared to a shorter player, as an example. Something else you're going to notice in the builder itself is that legend badges cannot be obtained in the builder right from the beginning. You can still earn them, but you're not going to see red badges anymore when you are inside the builder. You're going to be able to earn them later. Don't worry, we'll get to that in just a second. But one more thing, speaking of badges, there are 53 total. There's 19 brand new ones. We mentioned that on our roadmap stream a few weeks ago. Because we added these new ones to ensure that there's more specialization. So set shot specialist, for example, from 2K26 has been replaced with separate mid-range and three-point shooting badges called static midi and set and fire. So again, there's a total of 19 new ones. I've pulled out 2 of my favorite ones here. One of them is quick trigger. That improves your ability to make no dip jump shots. So I'm going to be using that all the time.
That's big right there. The dudes was already no dipping, but now they're gonna get him a badge. I don't know. That might. I don't know how I feel about that.
In the corner, which is kind of like all I do. But also, besides that, there's also the seatbelt badge, and that boosts your body up defense and makes it easier to clamp your opponents and disrupt their drive. So those are 2 of my favorite new badges. Stacks, you got the list in front of you as well. What's your favorite?
Evan, I think you're going to need all the defensive badges you can get your hands on, man. Past playmaking badges, too. Get all of those. Just get every badge, Evan. Just find a way to get every single badge you can get. One of my favorite, though, after looking at the list, I like Smooth Operator. I feel like that's one of those badges that really complements the way I like to play mid-range fades and stuff like that. So Smooth Operator is definitely one of those badges I'm going to try to get on my build ASAP. I'm probably going to try to maximize that badge if I can. But let's go ahead and move on. So I heard you mention about legend badges, not being able to get them in the builder. How do we get the legend badges, Evan? If you can't get in the builder, how are we getting them?
You're a step ahead of me. I'm going to delay that answer for just a second. We are going to get to it, don't worry. But let's talk about how you earn and equip your badges first before we get into the legend badges, because you can't get them this year, don't worry. But just want to start from the very top. Every build starts with 20 badge slots. You get 20 badge slots across shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. And you get all 20 of your slots right away, but you have to actually earn the badge tokens to fill them. So once your attributes meet the requirement for a badge, it's going to become available in your inventory to equip into a badge slot. And you can also reassign these at any time, so your choices are not locked in. And you can earn the badge tokens themselves by filling your badge meters in games, and then you will earn badge tokens for that.
So do we get more than 20 though? I hope it's not just 20 badges I can use.
Specific discipline, like shooting or finishing, for example. The other way you can get them is you can earn bonus badge slots or bonus badge tokens through build specialization, season rewards, crew rewards, and those bonus slots and tokens can be applied to any discipline. Those are universal. They're not locked to specifically shooting or finishing or rebounding, for example. You can apply these bonus badge slots and bonus tokens that you earn from build specialization, seasons, and crew rewards into any discipline.
Hey, Evan. You got me thinking here, man. I like hearing this information. It made me think, man. I'm starting to strategize things already. But I do have a question, all right? So if badges work differently this year, how does the rebirth work? Huh? You going to explain that one?
That's a very good question. No, that's a good question. So don't worry, Rebirth is back. And similar to past years, once you reach 90 overall and you unlock Rebirth, your builds are going to get a massive jump start. They're going to start you out at your highest overall rating that you previously reached, and there are still 4 tiers. That part hasn't changed. But this year, for the new badge system, Rebirth now immediately unlocks a percentage of your default badge tokens so that you can equip badges using those tokens right away. And the higher your Rebirth level of the 4 levels, the more tokens you're going to have unlocked right away. So Rebirth is still here. We know all of you love Rebirth. It is still here, and it has been adapted to this new badge system as well.
You know, this badge system, it sounds really deep. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to lock in a little bit more after the stream, man. I gotta go check out that them builds, man. I gotta see. I gotta get ready for day one, man. But you still have not told us about these legend badges, Evan. I think
let Evan off the hook.
Community wants to know, aka me. I need to know, Evan. Come on, man. Give us the goods.
Yes, okay, we're gonna get to legend badges then. Legend badges this year, they do come from the new badge synergy system. So let's explain this one. There are a total of 16 of these slots. 12 of the slots give a max +1 boost, and 4 of them give a max +2 boost. And the way it works is a synergy is broken into 2 parts. It's got a fuse badge and a reaction badge. The fuse badge gets a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its max potential, and that is how you can go even beyond Hall of Fame to get a legend badge.
Okay, good.
Now, when you put a badge into that fuse slot, it is also going to free up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it, so that's another cool perk as well. The other part we mentioned is called a reaction badge. And that badge's max +1 or max +2 boost is going to trigger automatically after you have activated your fuse badge for a set number of times during a game. So
all right, so at first I didn't understand it, but now I get it. So the fuse badge is basically taking place of the max +1, and once you get the fuse spot, those badges that you had in your original 6 spots, those badges will go away, and you'll get that max plus 1 or that max plus 2 for the whole game for the fuse. And for the reaction, you will also get another max plus 1 or max plus 2 depending on what slot, as long as you trigger it a certain amount of times.
Link together. And once it's activated, that reaction badge is going to get the same max plus 1 or max plus 2 boost for the rest of that game. So hopefully that makes sense. I know there's a lot, but as you get into the builder, it is going to make sense. And again, we are going to be answering questions, Q&A this week on Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K as well. If anything we mentioned didn't fully make sense to you, drop your questions in there. We're going to be keeping an eye out as well throughout this week.
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely see what this is all about. I feel there's going to be a lot of experimentation here, Evan. We're going to have to try to figure out what's the best way to go about this. But is there anything else we should know about the builder as we head into NBA 2K27?
Well, look, we said there was a lot of questions about badges. There are 2 more things to talk about, and one is badge related. We have added new badge loadouts, which I think the community is going to be very happy about. These allow you to customize and save completely different badge combinations, and you can swap these out. You can swap these loadouts out before a game begins. So when you start, you have 1 loadout by default, and then you can earn up to 3 more.
See, that's definitely a W, because you definitely need the loadouts, because if you don't have the loadout, then what if you change something up and you forget, or you know what I'm saying, or you want to try to play something different, or you want to try a different combination. So now you don't want to mess this up and then have to reallocate those points. So you know what I'm saying? So I do, and I see that you get as many tokens. So I'm guessing if you're like a pure playmaker, you'll get a lot of tokens. So I guess it's kind of going back to how it used to be, to where like you can't just have every badge. You know what I'm saying? It's really going to go off how much tokens and where you allocate it. So I think that's definitely better for the builder.
Through rep, challenges, and crew rewards. So hopefully it's a nice quality of life feature for all of you, especially those of you who use different types of badges for different modes, for example. But on top of that, we should talk about build specialization as well, because that was a popular new addition last year from 2K26. And this year in 2K27, we've added another specialization track for physicals. And every track also now has a total of 10 levels with different objectives that challenge you to complete more focused goals. So when we say more focused goals, just one of the examples is at level 5 for the shooting specialization, you now have to hit a certain number of corner threes, like specifically corner threes, not just any threes, but corner threes for that specialization. But build specialization overall, it still earns you your cap breakers, you still get some cosmetics, and you still get a permanent badge synergy as well from build specialization. So it's very much still something that is worth doing for your build.
You know what, Evan? I'm happy you said that. With all of these new changes, it almost slipped my mind. How does this affect cap breakers? There's a lot of things going on, Evan. We need to know.
Well, cap breakers, the news is what we talked about on the roadmap stream a few weeks ago. They are back, and our dev team added a huge quality of life improvement so that you can preview the cap breaker upgrades within the builder. But since you brought it up, I also want to clear something up. Because
another big W, being able to see your cap breakers before you make your build is definitely crucial. Because I know I made a couple of builds and then the cap breakers was not exactly aiming like laid out exactly how I thought.
Last time on that roadmap stream, when we said that you have to create your build to 99 overall before you see this cap breaker preview menu, I think some of you thought that we meant that you have to upgrade one of your MyPlayers to 99. Just to clarify, what we mean is that in the builder itself, that cap breakers preview menu becomes usable once you've allocated your attributes to build your MyPlayer to a 99. So I guess just to double down on that, this is all within the builder. It does not have anything to do with actually upgrading your MyPlayer. So just wanted to make that super clear. We saw some confusion about that after our roadmap stream, and we replied to a couple questions about that in our Discord, but just wanted to make it clear here on the stream as well.
All right, man. Talking about the builder, badges, all of that stuff was really cool, but now it's time to talk about the city. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and take another look at the city trailer.
What's happening? Let's go get a run in, man.
Let's run it. Let's get going.
Man, you know I'm down. Come on, let's do this.
Let's do it, gang.
Yo, I got guns in all of the counties.
Hold up, chat. Let's skip this. We already watched this.
But Evan, now it's time to talk about it a little bit more. We saw the wreck. Let's talk about the wreck. You know I love the wreck. Let's get into it.
Yes, that is my favorite mode as well. As you saw in the City trailer, we are satisfying one of the biggest community requests to have multiple environments in the wreck in 2K27. So there are 5 environments that rotate. We've got a high school gym, we got a private practice style gym, a crowded arena, one venue that is season themed, where the jerseys in the court floor are going to update each season, and then finally, my favorite, we got an outdoor court in the wreck, Stacks. I've been wanting to play rec games outside for the longest time.
Rec
so
outside is
whenever it
crazy.
rotates onto this one, I'm going to be sitting up in my chair. But all jokes aside, I'm just so excited that the environment will switch up now in the rec to keep things fresh for every game that you're in there. It's my favorite mode. I know it's many of you all in the chat's favorite mode as well. So I hope you're really excited as well that we got 5 rotating environments in the rec.
Yeah, that's a huge W. Definitely, you know, it's always amazing when you just got something new to look at, you know what I'm saying, go out there. But I'm interested in that high school gym. You know, I think I want to hoop in the high school gym, man. It's always good to go back to your roots a little bit. Anyway, the roadmap stated that other environments also got a refresh. Can we show a few of those? Can we take a look at them?
Yeah, we had that map in the 2K bar back on the roadmap stream, but there are even more new environments besides the rec. We are also getting new ones in the theater, Anti-Up, Street Kings, and the park. So let's talk about those real quick. Street Kings has 3 courts called the Hollows, Claremont Court, and then the legendary Rucker Park recreated in 2K27 that we did reveal a few weeks ago. But now today you got your first look at it. So now you know what it looks like as well. You can see that we recreated it very authentically to how Rucker Park looks in real life. And in Street Kings, this is where you're going to be competing in tournaments, and you're going to encounter legendary bosses this year that you have to take down to earn rewards and also play with new featured VIP teammates as well. So there's a lot going on in Street
I never
Kings,
played
and
Street
Rucker
Kings,
Park is
so
at the center.
that ain't got nothing to do with me.
The next one is one that I really like as well. The theater is going outside. You can tell I love the outdoors, man. But the theater, it's going to be out under the stars. It's on a city block. It's got this new open air environment. Really excited for the theater and for you all to be playing in there as well. I'm going to be in there a lot. I think between theater and the rec, those are my 2 most favorite modes. They got a lot of cool new environments this year. Next one that I know many of you all love, Anti-Up. That is going to go high up in the sky this year. It's got these nighttime rooftop courts. There's like skyscrapers peeking through all around you. It's a really cool look. I'm sure those of you who like Anti-Up are very happy that you
I might be out there Anti-Up this year.
And lastly, the seasonal parks were really popular last year. They are going to be back again in 2K27. There are 4 brand new locations alongside the remasters of the classic 2K17 versions of Sunset Beach, Old Town Park, and Rivet City. So there's going to be 7 of these that rotate in 2K27. Season 1 is going to be at a new one called the Lion and Vine Park. And I can't wait to see the other ones throughout the year as well. We got some really cool designs. You might have seen a couple sneak peeks of those in the City trailer.
All right. We heard a lot about the new environments, but what else is new in the city? We need to know. Everybody's excited to get out there. So what else new can we expect?
Yeah, one that I want to talk about is actually Daily Rivals. That is a leaderboard that groups you each day with 39 other players who have a similar skill level and play frequency as you. So every game you play counts towards your progress on this leaderboard, whether you win or lose. Because this leaderboard, the reason I like it, maybe because I'm not the most skilled player out there, but the reason I like it is because this leaderboard isn't about who is the most skilled or best on the sticks, but rather who is showing up in the city the most. And the higher you place on this leaderboard, the better the rewards you can get. If you finish in the top 3, you can even get a Rivals ticket. And with this Rivals ticket, you can get a chance to land some of the rarest and coolest swag in the game. So that's Daily Rivals, something we want to mention right at the beginning because this is something you're going to see every day on the leaderboard.
Oh, wow. Okay. I like that. That's that Daily Rivals. I'm definitely going to be out there grinding, taking advantage of that. Especially, I see you get 10K VC at the number 1 spot.
Give us something to do every single day. That's kind of fire. All right. What other ways can you flex your skill out there in the city, Evan? You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to be one of those guys, what other ways can you do that?
If you want to flex, I got something for you, Stacks. We got new player medals this year in the city that you can earn by completing lifetime challenges and hitting those big stat milestones in the different modes in the city. And after that, you can equip these medals. You equip one, it's going to show up during your pregame matchups and your postgame recap, so both your opponents and your teammates can see this medal that you're showing off. And in total, there are 300 unique player medals that you can unlock. There's 5 tiers of them.
What?
And you can get these across all game modes in the city and show off whichever medal you want to equip.
The medals is cool.
Right,
it's kind of like a banner.
Right by your player. When you're loaded into like the rec, for example, people are going to see that right next to you and be able to see you flex your achievements.
That's kind of cool.
That's fire. Now, I like that.
I have a question, Evan.
What's up with
in the trailer, I saw like the casual court. Is this similar to like Rookieville? I remember Rookieville. Is this similar to Rookieville? Will we have to go through there to enter the city? Is that something that's going to be mandatory? Like, what's going on?
No, Stacks, it is definitely not mandatory. I know you're a master on the sticks, but hey, the casual corner is not for you. I know you're not a casual. But look, we're on 2K27, but every year we are still welcoming in new players every day in 2K. They're playing for the first time, and we wanted to make sure that if you are new, you have a safe space to learn and train in the city before you go out into all the other modes that we have. So this year, we've added the Casual Corner. It is an optional building in the city where you can build up your confidence in 3s and 5s in like this rookie-friendly hub. So we can talk a little bit about how it works. When you're in here, what you play is going to be determined by your plate color. That's your performance tier. So if you're a black plate at the casual tier, you're going to be playing against easier CPU opponents. And in these games, you can really practice, right? They're going to let you practice. You can find your jump shot, practice your dribble moves, just get some W's right away without being too worried about your opponent. Now, once you upgrade from a black plate to a bronze plate and you're at the Hooper tier now, you are now going to be facing the CPU opponents, but alongside other humans at the same time. So at this point, you can start to learn how to play with other real 2K Hoopers out there. Then once you graduate up to the silver and gold plates, you're going to get your first taste of real city style competition against real human opponents. Now, once you're past that, once you're a purple plate and red plate, you have outgrown the casual corner. You should not be here anymore. At this point, if you are still in the casual corner, the CPU opponents are going to come back, and you also are not going to earn any VC, any season XP, any rep, or any badge progression. So if you want to play against the CPU for fun, you can definitely come in here and do it. But at this point, once you're a purple plate and a red plate, you have definitely outgrown the casual corner. The rest of the city's available. There's so many other modes out there. The casual corner
makes sense, though. I mean, I do like the casual corner. I like the fact that, I mean, you know what I'm saying, they're making a space for the casual guys. That's good.
For people who are new to our community, who are still learning how to play. But again, just to say it one more time, the casual corner is optional, and you can even go in, and if you decide that you're ready, you can leave and skip ahead whenever you feel ready personally. So if you're, this is something that if you are not a casual, you don't have to do this. But if you are, we really hope this helps bring you a better experience when you're entering the city for the first time. There is one more thing to mention here, though. If you're not a casual and you've played 2K26, you're a vet coming back, you're like Stacks. You got that purple plate or the red plate. I don't know how good you are, Stacks. I don't know if you're purple plate or a red plate. If you're a vet, you're coming back from 2K26, your highest overall performance tier plate color is going to carry over from 2K26. And that means even on day 1 of 2K27, there are going to be plenty of other players at your same skill level. And also, last thing, by the way, with this means that the casual court in the park and the casual door in the theater have now been merged here into the casual corner, all in one safe space. So we hope this is a great change, really for everybody, but especially for our new players in the community.
All right, Evan. I know a few people. I'm gonna make sure they hit up the casual corner. My dad.
Yeah, casual corner is definitely a spot where a lot of ladies can. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure they added that because I know a lot of
him over there.
I know for a fact they added the casual corner because there's gonna be a lot more ladies on 2K now that they added that now that they added the female my players in the city and stuff like that. It's definitely gonna be an influx of more women into the game. So I mean, it's definitely good that they added the casual corner for sure. I like that, and I wonder if your plate is gonna go across all builds.
To the casual corner, I got a few people that's gonna need that casual corner. improve their game so they ready to get out there and play with me, you know? But that also leads into my next thing, Evan, because then eventually I'm going to want to invite them to my crew. You know I got to have the best crew in the game, Evan. What's new with crews? Let's talk about that.
We couldn't end the stream without talking about crews. This is one of my favorite features last year from 2K26. And this year, we have made them even better. So, first up, we got some good news. Based on community feedback, we have increased the crew rewards track from 30 levels to 40 levels this year right at launch. And then on top of that, in seasons 2 through 8, there are going to be 5 new crew levels added each season so that your crew is always leveling up and earning rewards together. And then, as you heard earlier, our dev team has built a whole new building in the city called Crew HQ. And this is your squad's home base. So think of this like a my court for your crew. And as soon as you walk into this building, you're going to activate like a built-in voice chat with you and your crew, and you're going to see a bunch of courts you can play on. There's a 1s court, a 2s court, and a 3s half court. There's also 3s and 5s full courts where you can practice with your squad. And as a crew, you can customize your crew's uniform. You can customize your crew's logo just as you could. And if you look up, you're even going to see your jerseys up in the rafters. They got your 2K usernames on the back. It's a really cool building stack. So it's like a headquarters just for you and your crew.
So this sounds kind of like Pro-Am, Evan. Am I tripping? Like, is this like Pro-Am?
It does sound like that a little bit, doesn't it? So look, we have taken everything you loved about Pro-Am and integrated it directly into this new Crew HQ. So beyond the jersey customization and the team building, there are also 2 ranked doors in the Crew HQ. There's one for 3s and one for 5s. And these are going to take you into ranked crew games across 6 tiers. We got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and top ranked. And when you're playing these ranked crew games, you're going to match up against other crews of the same rank, or if nobody is available to match with you at the same rank, the closest rank available. But you and your other crews, other people in your crew, they're going to be placed on a leaderboard, and you have 7 days to prove that you belong in your rank. So if you win, you can make up and go up to the next tier. If you lose, Stacks, your crew might get relegated down to a tier below. And during the final weekend of each season, your crew is going to be entered into a divisional tournament. You're going to play for exclusive prizes. We can't wait to see you for that first one at the end of season 1. And also, one more thing to keep in mind here with these ranked crew games, at the start of a new season, every crew is going to drop 2 tiers so that you have a new, fresh challenge to go in the new season. Last thing, one more thing actually, I forgot one more thing. We don't want to forget about private matchmaking. So, in the Crew HQ, there is a squad showdown kiosk. If you go here, you can host your own private runs for both friendly matches, or maybe you're setting up a league. This is the place to do it. You can invite members from other crews and play with or against them in private matches, not limited to people that are just in your crews. So
that right there is a big W. So now you can have like crew tournaments. You know what I'm saying? You can have their crew against your crew, 5-on-5, 3v3. And, or you could definitely test out, you know what I'm saying, how test out test out how good you are against another crew. Yeah, it's definitely a big W right there. I ain't gonna lie, 2K did they thing.
I got a question for you. Now that we talked about all this, what rank is your crew gonna be? Are you gonna be getting relegated down?
I mean, Nevin, we always shooting for the stars, man. You know, we always shooting for the stars. So whatever the top spot is, that's what we going for. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, my dad is gonna be in my crew. No, might have to do my best carry job of the year. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get there.
All right, yeah.
Well, okay, hold on. If all these people are in your crew, Max, you said earlier that you would let me play MyCareer co-op with you. That's cool and all.
Huh?
But am I finally going to get an invite to your crew in the city? Today, and even more on top of that, and I've also reminded you a couple times, lose that. You can redeem that in 2K27 after early access begins.
All right, Chad, that's going to pretty much wrap it up right there. I mean, bro, that right there is a mouthful. There's so much stuff. I can't even really pinpoint it, but yeah, 2K did a 2K big W for 2K, man. They added women to the park. MyNBA has a lot of great changes. They have the MyNBA Legacy. MyCareer has the Eras, the co-op. They talked about everything except for like the NBA Play Now Online. But as far as like the city, the builder, it's just so many new things. Like they definitely added many new things to the game, and I just want to say, man, shout out to 2K. From this reaction, this is my first time watching it, so being able to really see all this stuff live, you know, really gave me a good perspective on it. But I was a little confused about some of this stuff, and it is really a bunch of information to really take in. So, I mean, you just gotta take it. Long story short is it's a lot of different things, a lot of different content you can make on this game. So you just gotta take your time and, you know, see what each mode really has to store. But I would definitely say W2K for this information drop, and W because I feel like they really listened to the community and what we were looking for. So W for them on their drop. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was successful, and I think this might be one of the best 2Ks we've seen in a little minute, because even the gameplay looked really smooth when we did have the little snippets of the gameplay. So yeah, we're gonna be on that park day one. So I hope we got people that's gonna be trying to run with 31, because we're gonna be grinding, man. We're gonna be grinding. But yeah, dog, appreciate everybody for sliding through. But 31 finna get up out of here. Appreciate everybody for stopping through, popping through, dropping through. Y'all know what it is, 31 fam. Nothing but dumb love from my end. 31 God first in the chat. W stream 31 out.